Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of SDS. You guys might be confused to why I'm hosting today, but if you're watching the visual on YouTube right now, as you can see, Sharky is sat right next to me and he has some questions to answer this week. In the comments, you guys always say Sharky's ducking when we drop points, when we're not playing good, but today he's in the magical hot seat. Are you ready today, Sharky?
I'm here.
Are you here and you're ready?
Estoy aquí.
Perfect. Let me introduce the table.
I'm here.
Another language for us?
Try. I'm free already.
You already said that.
I'm free already. I don't know the Arabic one.
Ah.
I'm here. Yeah?
Say Nabuela.
So
say
shut
Nabuela.
your God. What's that?
Nabuela. That means I'm here.
Oh, it's Nabuela.
In Nyanja.
There you go.
Nyanja.
Sharky is here.
Lingala, Soko Yokite. Masoko. That's Congo. That's Congo. Close though. You lot are neighbours, isn't it?
We are.
Exactly.
But if you guys are listening on the audio right now, you can hear we've got Liban joining us today. Boy better know. Manchester United don't play till after we film.
No, some teams got some crimes to answer for.
Oh, is it today?
Yeah.
Today's a hate watch. Today's a hate watch.
Today is it's gonna be an enjoyable session for me. I'll be real.
Yeah, no
Actually,
pressure.
didn't play this weekend. We play tomorrow, so I can relax. Yeah, man. I just want to hear what you.
We're still gonna get you after a game.
No, it's not.
We can film the green room on Monday night. It's fine.
Rebound.
Don't lose.
Don't know what that is.
Don't lose.
Never heard of it.
Don't lose.
You know, it's a great show.
And we've got Don sat across me representing Chelsea this week. How you feeling today?
I'm embarrassed to be a Chelsea fan right now, bro.
Well, damn.
I'll be real.
I was just asking how you're feeling. Like, not how you feel as a Chelsea fan.
I feel good, I feel good, but obviously, I was doing touring. I was in SDS on Monday. I was on Big Six on Monday and Thursday.
Oh,
and then
damn.
these man Leeds, and then yesterday against Bournemouth, they embarrassed me, bro. So we'll talk about it more. But
not been-
I'm good.
It's not been a good week for you.
Nah, it's
not been a good week.
It's not been a good week. Nah.
But we're going to start today. We're going to start today. Yeah, he was. They were doing title charges, everything.
Attacking me. They beat Barca and beat Arsenal in the same week, and he came attacking me.
Yeah.
I know, man. I've learned now.
Winless and free
Like Ian
system.
Bill, I've got nothing left. You know what I'm saying, bossy? I've got nothing left.
And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
It's going to be fun. But today, you know where we're going to start. Of course. We're going to start with Sharky, actually. So we're going to start with you this week, Sharky. You're in the hot seat. You duck, supposedly, when we drop points, when we lose.
It's a fact.
But he's here when we win.
Not a fact.
I'm an Arsenal fan, but this week, we're going to let Sharky talk.
It's both of us. We're both Arsenal.
No, you're going to speak this week for us. You're going to speak for us. This is the magical hot seat.
No.
No, he doesn't want to claim Arsenal this week. What's going on? I'm the host. I'm the host. I'm the host. So, Sharky, we lost on the weekend to a last-minute winner, Buendia. Like, dying. I think it was the last kick of the game. It was the last kick of the game. What did you think of the game? What do you think went wrong? And how do you think that affects our title race going forward?
First of all, shout out to my mum. I told her I'm going to shout her out on this podcast.
Okay. Shout out to you as well.
Mumsy. Secondly, it feels different. This is a different angle, man.
Yeah, no, I don't like looking this way. It feels kind of weird looking this way.
I've sat here before, so it's nice. Yeah, listen, man. Aston Villa. Listen, they always beat us. You know,
That's a new one.
they always beat us. They kick our ass. They beat us. Do you know what I mean? I can't remember beating them that much. We beat them last season, first game of the season. I think we drew last season after that at home or up by 2. Every time we've come second in the season in the league, it's them that drop points. So two sides to me. We'll talk about the game itself, how I'm feeling, immediate reaction. 2 things. Half of me is still calm because I've been calm this whole season. We're top of the league still and all of that stuff. And I'm like, you know what? It happens. It wasn't a great game. And the other half of me is thinking, if we come second 3 seasons in a row and Aston Villa are the ones that take points of us,
4-4 by the way.
I'm just seeing the same things. Huh?
4 seasons. Go on.
We've came second 3 seasons in a row up until now.
This would be the 4-4.
So if we've come second 3 seasons in a row and Aston Villa are one of the main teams that had a hand in those second place finishes, are we seeing history repeat itself just in a different way now, right? So part of me is thinking, okay, should I be worried a little bit? And other part of me is thinking, nah, bro, you're calm. Like, you still got the strongest squad in the league. You still got the biggest squad depth. There is a lot of injuries and there's a lot of fatigue in this team. We had lots of games and we just come off an 18-game unbeaten run. So part of me is the realistic side of me is thinking that. A tiny part of me, the emotional side, because you're going to be emotional watching a team, is thinking, damn, man, like it hurts. We haven't lost in so long. You know, I support 2 of the best teams in football right now, SDS and Arsenal. In the same week, Arsenal's lost an 18-game unbeaten streak, and SDS have lost a 13-game unbeaten streak.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't panic right now. I said to my players, don't get too high, don't get too low. And I should take my own advice.
He's a gaffer.
I'm not going to get low, right? You know, a wise man once said, Rudyard Kipling, right? Poem called If. Yeah. If you can meet your triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same. You'll be a very good man.
Like Fuzi today.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
So now
These are things.
This is what Fuzi was doing earlier this season when he started tweaking as well. So
These are things that tell my players.
These are the same thing.
No, these are things that tell my players. Yeah, don't get too high, don't get too low. It's a bad result. 100%. And we'll talk about the game itself.
I've seen this behaviour already this season from Fuzi.
Oh, the team that's what 10th place.
No, I'm just saying.
and
I'm
the
just
team that's
I'm
first.
saying that was quite. It was quite earlier on.
I understand, but
when
you're
he started
comparing the
behaving
team
like
that's first place with a team.
But
They're in a crisis. We're not in a crisis.
I'm just. This is just me, pure observation analysis. Yeah, that's all it is.
Of course. Get your moment. Get your
I'm saying-
moment. It's not gonna get much this season.
I'm not.
Yeah, so get it.
It doesn't really matter.
Kill me today. No,
I'm not killing.
Kill me today.
I'm not even killing. I'm
Take it.
saving.
I'm here. I did a duck. Kill me.
No. Today's just a little.
We lost.
It's a little slap.
No, get me, because it's not gonna happen a lot.
It's just that today.
No, get me.
I don't need to throw bangs in.
Go on.
This one's just. Like,
No, they want to see it though. They want to see it.
That's what I'm gonna give them today.
Alright, go on.
But I'm just saying, I came in the studio. Your brother, Arsenal fan, was tweaking at me. Like he was just moving different. Just the way he was talking to me.
He don't represent me.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he was tweaking. We've started the episode. You've for some reason decided you want to swap seats. He's not even claiming Arsenal.
Hey, you said I'm not claiming Arsenal. I'm the host today. I'm the host. I'm doing Sharky's job.
All season,
Yeah.
Sharky's been the cool guy, nonchalant, just been chilling.
still am, man.
relaxed,
Still am,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, but we want to know what we're
Today,
doing.
though,
He asked me our feelings. We're gonna delve
Yeah.
into
It's a bit
my-
jittery.
okay,
Today's
okay,
a bit
okay.
jittery. I don't know. This is not you.
No, we're gonna get into what he
You
thinks
haven't
went
really
wrong.
mixed this one. Listen,
Because
Do
we.
you think it's fake optimism? Do you think
Yeah,
it's fake
I
optimism?
just think the nerves and the PTSD have started to creep in a little bit. And that's why I could sense it. And his behaviour today is a little bit off. Like, I'm going to let it slide.
Why is it
but
off?
it's a little bit off. You're starting to do bringing up poems and doing quotes. Yeah, and this is not you. You don't do
That
this.
is me.
You haven't started an episode
I
like
read
this.
a lot. I read a lot of books.
Yeah, I hear
To be honest, we've never seen Sharky in this
And
seat
exactly,
before,
this seat-
so we don't know what he's gonna bring
Different.
today.
You know, I'm being played in a different position. So I'm in Arsenal. So I'm doing
okay.
different things.
Yeah. Like
so
Marino.
He just asked me my initial feelings.
Yeah.
When we get into the game, then I'll give you that. But my initial feelings are that.
We're gonna get into the
two
game now.
minds right now. Partly still calm and comfortable and composed because we've been good this season. We've had an 18-game unbeaten streak. And the other part of me is getting a bit of PTSD, thinking Aston Villa 12th kickoff.
And that's all I've observed that.
But I've
observed
said,
that.
that's what I'm saying. That is there.
Yeah.
That is there. But
It doesn't help.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite version.
No, 100%. I hear it. though. It doesn't help you because
I said, now there's group chats. I said to everyone, 12:30 at Villa Park. I don't like it. I don't, and I said it, and I've said it to my
Statistically,
guys.
it's the worst fixture anyway.
I don't like it. 12:30 away to Villa Park, Goodison Park. I don't like those games.
Yeah.
We don't.
St. James Park.
We don't. I don't like this. We don't do well in those games. I don't think most big teams don't do well. So I didn't like it in the first place. But we played midweek, and then we had a 12:30 game on a Saturday. It wasn't nice. And that's what happens, isn't it? And Villa were the better team. We have a lot of things to unpack that we didn't do that well.
Yeah, we didn't. So
let's get into it, man.
Obviously, we have a mini injury crisis at the moment. We've got no Gabriel, no Saliba,
No mascara.
no Mascara as well. Three of our main centre backs who constantly have played this season while others have been injured, all out.
Yeah.
We played Henkapi and Timber.
Yeah.
We played quite a narrow attack. We played Saka and Eze on the wings. I think more to combat what Villa do because they have McGinn and Rodgers that are quite tucked in as well.
Yeah.
Did you think that was the right play and we played into their hands, or do you think we should have gone with the way we normally play with one fast left winger and then Saka on the right hand side?
It depends because I think this was a game for Martinelli, for example, but I don't think he was ready to start. So I don't think he was ready to start. Trossard as well has been out. He wasn't ready to start either. Odegaard's back. He's back in that midfield. So Eze was played on the left, and I'm sure Eze is going to be a talking point today, as he has been for weeks from opposing fans. Even though I said the same thing to you, I said I'm not going to take this Eze criticism because you guys are blowing out of proportion because he's had a big impact on the team this season. This game, I think he was poor, and he was playing on the left wing when he's playing most of the season in 10 or in central in that right side at 8 when in Odegaard's absence, but. I just generally think it's availability. Trossard's been missing. He's obviously come in half time and instant impact. Martinelli I don't think is ready to play, so we had no choice. Odegaard's been back, so Eze had to start on the left. I just think his hands were tied for a lot of decisions in terms of starting. And this season he's proven, and I've been really impressed with his subs. And it almost worked. Half time he made 2 changes at half time. Right, that's rare. It wasn't injury changes, by the way. It was tactical and. It was players that weren't playing well. He took off Marino, right, and Eze, and he brought on Trossard and Gyökeres, and we scored straight away. Both of them involved in a goal, one directly and the other one indirectly by making space. So he made a good change. But then after that, we equalised, and now I'm thinking we're gonna go win this game. because we did it to Newcastle.
Yep.
We did it to Sunderland until they scored last second as well. But I remember we were down to Sunderland 1-0. Ballard scored. We scored 2-1, 1-1, 2-1. I thought we won the game. Trossard scored a winner, and then they scored equaliser. But this game we equalised instead of going and scoring the game, winning the game. We kind of went and tried to control the game again and trying to defend, and then it was obviously Villa going to score the next goal.
Do you know what it is though? Yeah, the reason why you didn't actually end up winning the game, right, is because second half you had your little period where you had the momentum, you were maintaining pressure. Like I thought Odegaard had like a little boost, right? He had a little boost.
He was our best player.
Yeah, he was shooting on goal, like which is quite rare for that guy because he used to shoot a lot before. Then last season he just stopped. You know what I mean? He just kind of stopped shooting. But you had your little period. But Villa, they didn't let that get in their head, right? What a lot of teams do against Arsenal, they go in their shell. When they see Arsenal coming out bombarding them, they start to get scared now. They start to drop that back a little bit more. They go in their box. Eventually, they're going to break that door. Yeah? Villa said, no. You're going to attack us. We're going to attack you. Right? Every time you come for us, we're going to come for you. I thought that sub to bring on Marlin. Was it Marlin?
Yeah, Marlon came on for Watkins, yeah.
Ex-Arsenal, bro. I thought he was good when he came on.
Even the midfielder, what's his name?
Bogart.
I questioned that one. I was like, you're taking off McGinn and you're taking off Onana, two like big hitters. They're heavyweights in your midfield. You're taking both of them off and then bringing on this guy that I'm not really too familiar with. He's come on now and he just made them tick.
Bro.
He was just ticking. He was getting everything ticking.
Marlin was sharp.
Let's respect Aston Villa.
No,
first
of course.
all. Five straight wins right now. 5 straight wins. It's not like we've dropped points to a team down near the bottom of the league,
Everton or something like that.
Leeds, for example. It's not like we went to Leeds and lost there.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying it's a team that are right now 3 points off top.
It's not really about them.
I'm saying
it's the overarching pattern.
All I'm saying is let's respect Aston Villa first.
We respect them.
For the Giants, they are European champions. You know, great manager who's won multiple European titles. Let's respect them.
It's true. We do have to respect them.
No, we do respect them. They're not bums. They've got a good manager with good players, and they got a difficult. It's a difficult stadium to go to in general for any team. We understand that, but. Let's put the context now. Let's look at the overarching issue here. Let's look at the bigger picture.
On the Arsenal side.
On Arsenal side.
So what's the issue?
There's no issue. I wouldn't really say issue, but I'm just saying.
So I want to know what's the issue for the team that's top of the league and the Champions League.
I'm just saying.
Just had 18 game unbeaten and won all comps.
I'll tell you.
I want to know what the issue is.
Okay, I would have maybe using the word issue is wrong. Concern.
Okay, I like that.
Concern.
So tell me
I think it's a concern because I think when you mentioned some of the fixtures already, Sunderland away, Newcastle away, which I think, yes, you ended up winning the game in those last 10 minutes. What do you call it? Aston Villa away.
Chelsea away too. They lost 3 games.
The champions.
They lost to Chelsea.
You know,
and
champion material.
Yeah, we lost there.
We lost. Remember they beat us.
Yeah, they beat us. Reece James.
I lost
to United away as well. First game of the season.
Hold on.
That's what it feels like when Arsenal drop points. It feels like a loss to everyone.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
But we actually lost to Villa.
Can we understand? Can we understand where that's?
You haven't won your last 3 away games. That's the facts.
Don't bite their bait. They're trying to.
I'm reminding him what the facts are.
Don't bite their bait. They're trying to draw you into.
But our last 3 away games have been tough.
Draw you into a side argument that doesn't.
No. He's the one that said lost to Chelsea.
I just have to remind him what it was. With 10-men Chelsea for over 70 minutes and you can't beat us. The Mighty Gooners.
Yeah, how did you do against Leeds?
Go on, Liban. Tell us.
You talk about all these fixtures, right? I just feel like the way Arsenal have been spoken about this season, and obviously they've been dominant. Let's be honest. They've probably been the most consistent team in an inconsistent league.
They have.
Yep. Blame the league.
And because of that, there's been
blame the league.
I'm not saying blame the league.
No, you said inconsistent league. It's not our fault the league's inconsistent.
You've been a consistent team in an inconsistent league. That's what
Feels
I'm
like
saying. That's a fact.
Backhanded compliment. It's a bit of a backhanded compliment, but it's okay.
It's the facts. It's the facts, though. I'm just saying, laying out the facts. I'm just saying, when you look at the fixtures of recent, especially those tough fixtures, right, and the way this narrative's been trying to indoctrinate our minds and make us feel like they're clear-cut runners for this league title. No one's going to challenge them. Yeah, I look at this Arsenal team now. You could argue that they've probably been playing close to the optimal this season, probably close to the best. Right?
When?
I'm saying in terms of
this whole season.
I'm saying just in terms of how Arsenal have been performing in general this season. I'm saying the levels you've been at,
the levels we've reached, the highest we've reached.
Okay.
Yes, but
I'm
over
saying
the course of the season, we've had lots of plays in and out.
That we've seen Arsenal at their best at the moment. We've seen.
When?
I'm saying.
Okay, what period?
October.
Okay, yeah,
The month of
yeah,
October,
we didn't see the goal.
you
Didn't
didn't see the
single
goal, and
we
you
6 games, yeah.
smashed it. You also went into November beating Bayern Munich, and you done some big things. Like there were even shouts of you're the best team in Europe. You're the first in Champions League. You're first in the Premier League. People are making claims. You're the best. You're the best team in the world. That's what some people shouting.
For sure.
I'm just saying.
And I back that.
After all of that, you're now still in a vulnerable position. Like in terms of you're not guaranteed to win the Champions League because we've seen last season. It doesn't matter where you finish in the Champions League. Group stage is a whole completely different ball game. And now in the Premier League, you're first and you're only 2 points off Man City, who's been criticised all season. Everyone's talking about how vulnerable they are, how poor they've been, how they're not the Man City of old, and yet they're only 2 points off you. What happens now when they go to January and they strengthen? What happens now when Guardiola decide I want to go spend another 100 million?
Okay, we can flip it. We can flip it back on you. Can I flip it back on you?
What happens then?
Okay, you ask the question.
Before you even come in, Sharky,
Yeah.
let's be real now, yeah. When you look at Man City,
Also, there's different questions. I'll
No.
Yeah, let's pause that one.
Remind me again.
I'm adding you.
Remind you when he asks.
He'll remind you, but I'm adding something else.
I think
He mentioned Man City, so I want to bring up a valid point, right? You're looking at Joga Bonito with Turkey right now, yeah? You're
Inconsistent
looking at
Turkey.
Foden, you're looking at fluidity, yeah?
players, yeah.
You're looking at Haaland, the best striker in the world, right? You're looking at Man City's attack, even Doku right now, man's still dropping shoulders and running past people and whatnot.
Sure.
I'm looking at their attack and it's like, yo, if they're going to win the league, I reckon it's going to be their attack that's going to do it for them.
Okay.
If you, man, win the league, I reckon it's going to be your defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So going into it right now, this little period where you're going into, bro, are you looking at things a little bit differently now with how Man City have been picking things up? And January, I'm hearing a few rumours about Semenyo might be a player they're looking at as well, broski.
Everyone's looking at Semenyo. A lot of teams are looking at Semenyo.
I think you lot signed him, though.
And do you think Man City need another attacker? I don't think they need another
just
attacker.
named
On the
lot of
left-hand
attackers.
side,
But you just in that same breath you said Man City's defense. I mean Arsenal's defense will win us the league.
Yeah.
And we all know Man City's defense is terrible now at the moment. They've got a very leaky bad defense. So if they're going to strengthen anything, they're going to strengthen their defense. And what do people say all the time? What wins you titles? Always defense that wins you titles.
Facts.
Always defense, and we have the best defense. And at the moment,
Liverpool can't argue that.
they had a good defense as well.
argue that.
They had a very good defense.
Liverpool, I mean, say Liverpool. There was one season where they won the league where they were leaking.
What league?
Was that the 2019 one? They were leaking goals. They were outscoring teams to win the league.
Yeah, exactly.
But they still had Van Dijk.
Yeah, they still had Van Dijk, Alisson. They still had quality. Yeah,
The best centre back in the
the best
league.
right back.
They're still
Yeah.
conceding goals.
Yeah.
Yes, but they still had one of the best
In
defenses.
terms of
in the league.
ability,
Yeah.
you can argue, but I'm saying in terms of the actual score lines, they're winning 4-3, 3-2s.
But like I was saying, we'll go. Like I was saying, you said Man City can strengthen. What happens now when the players that we have injured at the moment come back? Gabriel, Saliba, Kai Havertz. Noni's not fully fit. Martinelli's not fit. Trossard's back injured now. He came on and came off in the same game. He's back injured now, and I feel like him coming off the bench and scoring that goal, amazing. He lost his record of all the goal in every game. He's recorded a goal and assist. We've not lost, but in that same breath, I don't like that people are saying when Man City strengthen. What happens when the Arsenal players that we're missing that are crucial to what we've built at the moment come back?
But why does that matter? Because you have the best depth in world football. You said
But
that
that's a silly question because we're injured.
No, but he's
injured.
But it doesn't matter because
It's injuries.
You guys said that you got two players that can start in every position.
Yeah.
He told me.
Okay, three of our four centre-backs are injured.
Elias, he said to me, Arsenal's second team can finish higher than Man United. He did say
that's true.
And we probably still will finish higher than you.
And all we've been hearing this season, though, all we've been hearing this season is how great your depth is, and it doesn't matter if people get injured because somebody can step in and it'll be the same.
Yeah.
We heard that after Brighton the cup game. We heard that what was it when which game was it when Mascara and somebody else came and stepped in and you won the game comfortably? I'm just trying to remember.
Mascara and Capio against Brentford.
Was it Brentford? Even this even this week, midweek, they had players come in and out of the team. They won comfortably. We were hearing this narrative.
Yeah, again,
you're the best. Hold on, I'm just saying the narrative. I'm not saying you directly though. I'm not saying you directly.
No,
but here's a bit of an interrogation to you.
No, it's because what happens is you ask a question, before I answer, then you cut me off. Then Don will say a statement,
and then he'll answer his own question. Then you answer your own question.
And
then you make up fake stats by saying Liverpool won the league by outscoring teams.
There was
that's
they
not
did
facts.
2019.
While you're talking, I got all the results.
Go. What's the results?
Okay, cool. Should we go the whole season? Okay, first game of the season, they beat Norwich 4-1. Then they beat Southampton 2-1. They beat Arsenal 3-1. They beat Burnley 3-0. They beat Newcastle 3-1.
No, he just rang off 3.
He just Burnley 3-0. They beat Sheffield. They beat Sheffield 1-0. They beat Man City 3-1. They beat Tottenham 2-1. They beat Bournemouth 3-0 away from home. Watford 2-0.
Yeah,
Everton
don't worry,
5-2.
relegated teams, by the way. They're new.
I think I was looking at me for help.
But he's giving you the answers. He's giving you the answers.
What I'm saying.
And he knows. Yeah, there's no help.
But forget that.
But your defense is better than us, no?
That's got nothing to do with 100%.
That's what I'm saying. That's it.
So what I'm saying is, what
Man City are
do you
leaking
want me
goals
to
is my
say?
point, that's what I'm saying.
Because you're asking questions and then moving on.
No,
to statements, and then it's like you're pummeling.
no,
And I'm like,
We've said
what
ask him the
can we have
question
about this
again. Ask
game?
him the question
So
again.
I'd love to have a chat.
The listeners and the viewers want to hear your question and his answer.
Okay, I'll give you
say
one
anything.
question, and I'll just step back. I'll just step back. One question, I promise you, and I'll just step back and I don't say nothing.
No,
after that.
speak. I like
You
it.
said that the league would be done by December. Is it done?
When did I say league will be done by December?
Oh, you said by December, January.
I said the title race will be close till by November, December. Yeah.
And
that was
then
the
what
Liverpool.
happens after that then?
That was at Fuizi and to Liverpool. And I was
Okay,
completely
then
correct.
right.
Look at this.
Oh, not to Liverpool, man.
He did say it to Liverpool, though.
Okay, you said, for my understanding of this statement is, you said the league will be done, and I'm going to give you the benefit of that even, by the New Year's done.
I looked at Fuizi because Liverpool top of the league and we were second. They'd won 5 games
Because
in a row.
your assumption was
They won
only Arsenal and Liverpool in the
100%,
title race,
exactly.
right?
So you
So you never took into account Man City.
I didn't.
So in your mind, you're thinking
Exactly.
Arsenal by December, January are comfortable.
Above, comfortable, away from
So your
Liverpool. And
statement's
I was
still
correct.
incorrect,
No, I was correct in what I was saying.
But the ultimate statement is the league will be done.
I said the title
By-
race will be fun until November, December to Fuizi, and I winked at him because the intention of that statement was a title race between Liverpool and Arsenal at that time.
So
So
only
the statement-
exclusive to them two.
It was between Arsenal and Liverpool. That was what the statement was about, and I was
Most
correct.
people predict
And
it.
I said that, and I said
Good
that,
loophole, to be fair.
and
No,
I said
that's a good loophole. It's a good loophole.
and I said that.
He found a loophole,
No,
and he found it. Yeah,
because
it's
I
fine.
said that when
Yeah.
they'd won, and I didn't say that when the crisis had started. By the way, I said that when they were at their peak.
You said
I said
Arsenal
that
win
when
the
they
league
were at their
comfortably.
optimum.
You think they'll win the league comfortably.
And I still believe that.
And you said that you think it will be by December, January. The distance will be too much, and that's
Between
it.
us and Liverpool, and I was correct.
You're not asking.
You guys are just going back and forth now. We forget that point. Let's forget that point. Let's forget that point. Go on. Wait, go on, go on.
You want to hold me for my statements that I was saying that you're trying to catch me out
I'm
for?
just saying.
Alright, everything I was saying,
I know
right,
you
right.
were only focused on Arsenal.
Don't worry,
You just
bro.
never took into account Man City could be.
And
in
I
the picture.
didn't. So that's the second
Yeah.
question. So ask me separately, did I expect City to be doing this well? And that's a different answer. But the thing you're bringing up
we're
is...
talking about Arsenal. You said that Arsenal by December, by the New Year,
Yes.
will be the league basically.
And then how many games?
Arsenal's league.
And even if I did say that...
That's what you were
and
trying
if I-
to. That's what you're trying to insinuate. That's what you were. He's trying to use the Liverpool team to back out.
This isn't the week. This isn't the week to make it.
I want to make it that
a dance on Arsenal's gravy because we're top of the Premier League.
I need to. Because you told me to give up.
Leave it.
Of course I do.
You told me to give up. No, but he told me to give up. He told me to give up.
This is a mess right now.
Okay, listen. Wait. Okay, we're going back and forth. Wait, we're going back and forth. You go. Go
I want to
on.
ask you about the game.
Ask about the game. Yes, this is
let's talk
where
about
I
the
wanted to
game.
move
That'd
to
be great. Let's talk
because
about
we
the
need to give Aston Villa their props as well. But I want you to go on.
Still asking me a question about Man City if I'm scared of the January transfer window, but that's gone now because you can't follow up on your
But I know you're
question.
scared anyway.
I'm not scared.
Liban,
Because apparently they had a title winning transfer window in January last season when they bought Marmoush, Kusanov, Victor Reis, and Nico Gonzalez, all them lot in one January transfer window, and they became worse. So go on.
Okay,
we can leave it there. No, we can leave it there. We can leave it there because we're talking about Man City later. We're talking about Man City later. Liban, we can leave it there. We're gonna leave it
So
there.
Man City won't win the league then. Man City they're not going to win the league.
If you ask my prediction, I think Arsenal win the league. Yes,
You still think Arsenal going to win the league?
comfortably.
100%. So now what? Because we're
One loss.
Because
I'm
we're
just asking.
now not as far away in first. I suddenly have to retreat and go. We're not going to the league.
Yeah, because
we are
I'm in
first
group
place
chat.
in the Premier League for a
Yeah,
reason.
but
Because we're the best team in the country.
You are for
and
now.
the best team in Europe right now.
You are for
So
now.
Right
Yes,
now,
yes, yes,
as
yes.
of today,
Of standing.
December the 7th,
Yep.
Arsenal are going to win the league. Yes,
What-
and my
what-
opinion hasn't changed because we lost the game for the first time in 19 straight
Yeah, your
games.
opinion-
And
that-
you were on this
but
podcast
it should
a
be done
week
by
ago.
now.
Shut up. You were on this
It should
podcast
be
a
done
week
by now.
ago.
December.
No,
You
Liban,
were on
mute
this
up for 2 minutes.
podcast
Just
a week ago.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
You're on this podcast a week ago because now you're coming on the wave of, are you scared about Man City? Last week you was asking me if I was scared about Chelsea. No. So now you're just going, crap. We're crap. Man City now. Bro, you came to me on the podcast last week about Chelsea and you know what happens in a week in football,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I said to you, the reason I'm not scared about Chelsea, and it's happened because I said, you guys are too inconsistent.
Facts.
You guys, for the big games, you're up for it. You know? PSG in the Club World Cup final. Barcelona.
I'm not in the hot seat yet. I'm not in the hot seat
You
yet.
will be in a second. But I'm saying
Yeah.
Barcelona, you beat Arsenal 3-1 with 10 men, right? So you're good for the big games. I'm not worried about that. That was us. When we finished second 3 years in a row. We had the best top 6 record. We didn't lose a single top 6 teams. But, and I'm going to talk about now because it's happened to us now. That's why I got a bit of PTSD. The Villas, the Fulhams, the Brightons, the West Hams, they got us. And I said, that's you guys now, right? You guys going to lose. What happened? Leeds, Bournemouth, right? Since we spoke, you haven't won a game, mate.
I know.
And I believe that, by the way, with Man City is going to happen as well. Man City also inconsistent team. They lost to Brighton this season, they lost to Newcastle this season, they lost to Villa this season, they lost to Tottenham this season. Tottenham are shocking. Bournemouth are inconsistent as hell, and regardless, City should be beating Bournemouth. Villa are good now. We can see they're second, they're third in the league, so it's a respectable loss. And Newcastle have been amazing as well. So we've lost to Liverpool and Villa. Liverpool when they were top of the league, and Villa now who are 5 wins in a row. But City are, I think, going forward from now to the end of the season, they're going to lose a lot more crappy, murky games than we are. Because I still believe...
They've scored the most goals in the league, though.
Yes, good for them.
This is the thing.
Yeah, but they scored 5 and conceded 4 to Fulham, and they almost they were 5-1 up. What I'm saying is what I'm saying is, look, opinions can change. A season can go, opinions can change. What we're doing here is you're predicting City are going to go on and become better. I'm predicting City are still going to drop points. None of us know. So all we could talk about is today. All we could talk about, because you're saying...
Wait, Liban, no, Liban.
Let me speak.
Let him finish.
What I'm saying is, all we can speak about is right now today. My opinion hasn't changed because we lost for the first time in 19 straight games, bro. In all comps. So my opinion hasn't changed. I am a bit worried about certain things because I haven't spoken about the game specifically. If we want to talk about the game, I'm a bit worried about things I've seen in the game.
Facts.
Right? And we could talk about that. I'm not worried about the overall context of the season yet because we've just lost one game. I'm not going to throw my toys out of pram because we lost one game. In 19, like, come on, I'm not going to think we're the greatest team in history of football. We're not going to lose the game at all the rest of the season. Okay, cool. We lost the game away from home against Aston Villa. That's
the arrogance your fan base have been coming with.
It's not.
They're arrogant. W after
Okay, wait, leave
I've
that.
not.
W after
But I've not.
Not you personally.
I've said we're going to be the strongest team. Teams win the league by losing 4 or 5 games.
Of course.
City won the league losing 5 games. Liverpool lost 4 games last season.
That's the thing though,
We're
Sharky.
going to lose games.
Listen, people are coming
It's
for
how
Arsenal.
we lose games. What point of the season we lose games. How often we lose games.
I hear it, but what my
That's what it is.
point is, a lot of people are now crashing it on you, man, right now. Because listen, I'm in a lot of group chats. Not with you guys in that, but like I'm in a lot of group chats with a lot of Arsenal fans.
Yes.
A lot of them have been talking as if it's gonna be green every week.
Yes,
W
but Don,
every game.
You should know this as well by being a Chelsea fan, right?
Of course.
It's the same thing with every club. Just because I'm an Arsenal fan and Jack from Islington is an Arsenal fan, we don't believe the same things, bro.
Of course.
So don't use general Arsenal fans. That's why I like Liban he was quoting me on certain things.
And that's why
because
it's fair.
you're talking to me, talking to Elias.
I know.
I've had this unwavering confidence from the start of the season. I've had it from July. I've had it from August before the season started. So you want to quote me on things? Quote me on the podcast before the season started. When I'm talking about Liverpool, how they're going to fall off, and Arsenal are going to be.
And that's what I said. I said your team.
I've had this.
I said your team on the podcast
as well. Again on the podcast as well.
Yeah, said what?
My thing is
what I'm saying is.
Okay, wait, Liban. Let's talk about the game. We haven't talked about the game yet. We need to talk about the game because I like that little conversation there, and then you're gonna butt in and say something annoying now. Go on. I know he's gonna do it. Go on, Liban. Go on.
You know why? They know I love it because now I'm triggering. That's what it is.
No, it's not triggering. I want us to talk about the game.
Let's talk about the game.
No, we will. But
Go on, Liban. Go on.
Yeah, he's making this point about obviously Man City. He thinks Man City are more fragile. They're gonna lose those murky games, as he just said. I think
so.
Yeah.
Everyone was.
It's not even a Man City topic. It's not even a Man City game.
You just look at that, but it's still related to terrorists. We still look at the last 5 games. Man City are currently on better form because they've won their 4 out of the last 5. Arsenal have won 2 out of the last 5. The goal difference is the same.
So what's your point? Are you saying Man City
Man City has scored 7 more goals. Man City has scored 7 more goals than Arsenal, but they've conceded 7 more goals than Arsenal. So he's banking, as much as he's trying to say we're banking on Man City going into the transfer market strengthening, he's banking as well. It's 50-50. He's banking on them maintaining this uncertainty because at the moment they're not uncertain. Their form right now says they've won 4 out of their last 5 games. Their form is actually better than yours. You've won 2 out of your last 5. The point I'm trying to make is your statement. You said
let's let him go.
Arsenal are going to win the league comfortably. And his statement was it would be done by the new year.
So he's been proven wrong.
I'm just asking him, does he still feel that way? But instead of asking the question, he's trying to say, I never said that. You did say that, brother.
Listen, his point is that we're gonna still win the league. His point is we're still gonna win the league. Your point is that Man City's gonna win. We're gonna leave it now. Let's talk about. No. Don't dive into it, please, Sharky, please. No, look at me, Sharky. Don't do it, Liban. No, Liban. It's done. This is a hard job, you know. How do you do this every week? You got him 1 week, you got Fu Izzy, then you got Lias with his veins popping out his neck. What's going on? I want to talk about, let's talk about Aston Villa. They didn't win in their first 5 games, and then now they've gone 9 games out of 10. They started off terrible.
Are they real contenders?
I don't know if they're real contenders. They don't have right now they're in the race, but they don't have the squad depth. They still got players like Lindelof, Sancho on their books that won't be able to step in if a McGinn gets injured, if a Pau Torres gets injured. Do you know what I mean?
They're the ones that saw out the game, though.
No, they saw out the game. They done well in the game, but I'm talking about in the latter stages now. Let's say we get to the middle of January, and you know Emery loves his European competitions. They're in a quarterfinal in March against Villarreal, and he's got to choose between staying second in the league or playing Villarreal. You know he's going to pick playing Villarreal rather than being second in the league.
you, by the way.
So I feel like
I
their
agree with you.
squad
I don't
depth
think- I don't
isn't.
think they have the squad
Yeah,
to- like,
but
they're
at the
gonna fall
moment
off.
they're
Yeah.
on an amazing run.
Yeah.
Everyone's playing well. Rodgers, McGinn, Pau Torres is doing well. Matty Cash is doing really well.
Yeah.
How do you think they're gonna play in this December period when the games come thick and fast?
Yeah, but
how do you think how do you think they're gonna be?
I agree with you. I
Yeah.
don't think their squad is good enough to maintain. I don't think they'll maintain that contention spot till the end of the season. I think they will fall off, and it will ultimately probably be between Arsenal and Man City come April, May. I do think I don't see it. It's just a bit of a form thing. I do see them falling off. But the reasons what you're saying as well in terms of like balancing Europe and Premier League, you can apply that to Man City. You can apply that to Arsenal. You have to balance it. At some point in the season, especially Arsenal, like last season, it's going to come to a point where the games come thick or fast. You got Real Madrid on a Wednesday, then you got to play Newcastle on the weekend. That's going to happen to you guys as well. So it's not really about that. It's just more so I don't think they have the quality to maintain that race with Arsenal and with Man City. That's all it is really.
No,
It's
just
experience
Man
as
City,
well,
just Man
of
City.
Yeah.
Just Man City.
Just Man City.
Do you-
They're the
But
team
how come their midfield made you look like that in the middle though? Like when I was watching the game, majority of the time, right?
But Kamara was good.
Kamara
was really good, but no one's mentioned him.
I rate their midfield highly, bro.
Tillemans was wow.
Yeah.
He showed once again.
Bro,
Technical superiority on the pitch. It's the best. Yeah.
because they're slept on. For me, I rate their midfield highly, right?
Yeah.
Onana, McGinn, you've got Tielemans, you've
Tielemans,
got Rodgers, you've got
Kamara.
you've even got Barkley off the bench,
Yeah.
you've got Buendia. I think they've got every profile you need in that midfield, right? And one thing they like to do, Rodgers might be on the left on paper, but he tucks in.
They're super narrow.
Like a
They're
box.
very narrow. Yeah.
They box out that midfield, and what they were doing, bro, and build up to you guys, Odegaard couldn't get near them. Rice right now looks tired.
Yeah.
He is being run into the
He's played a
ground.
lot.
I won't even be surprised if he gets injured soon. Obviously, I don't wish injuries on anyone, but it won't surprise me because you're seeing him game after game after game. He looks tired. And then obviously you had Eze again. I've been calling him Booker T. All I see him doing is spinning. Spinning. Yesterday it was even worse. He was even falling over.
Yeah, he was
You
at
know
fault
what
for
I'm
the
saying?
goal. Matt Cash's goal. He
Matt
slept.
Cash's
Yeah,
goal,
he
was
slept.
sleeping
Yeah.
Saturday, sorry, he fell over. So I'm looking at that midfield area. It was dead. I'm seeing a lot of people crashing Saka right now. He's been hit and miss as well. You know, I thought he was decent in the game. I've seen him play better.
I think his
He was
substitution
right.
is what made me realise that Arsenal were winning the game. As soon
know-
as I saw
What
him
the
come
two
off.
subs that?
Now, as soon as I saw
Saka.
I saw Saka come off. I'm like, big mistake.
But
I
do you not
understand
think-
why
yeah,
he done it,
you understand,
But
yeah.
I said
It was a
it's
yellow,
big
innit?
mistake
It
because
was a
for
yellow
me,
card.
Yellow,
Saka's one of those
and
players,
you
yeah.
don't want him to go into the same situation where it was 2 years ago, where he plays 20
gets
games in a
bumped,
row,
but-
no break, and then his hamstring gives way. Do you get what I mean?
You know, I understood the thought
Yeah.
process behind it. And I can't.
Also, that's why we signed Madueke.
Like 100%. But
Yeah,
I just
and
feel
he's
like
Last 10
rubbish.
minutes.
if you want
He's
a
been
winner,
rubbish.
if you want a winner, from
Yes.
a player,
You think Madueke's been rubbish?
Saka-
I think he's been shit.
He hasn't,
Fair,
but he
fair.
hasn't though.
He has.
Because
I think he's been a good bright spot when he's played.
Because when he came in from Saka's injury at the start of the season, he's done well.
Mm.
Games against Liverpool, other games he's played. Then he's been injured and he's only just come back. He's just scored against Bayern Munich. He just barely played enough for you to say he's been shit. And he's been more
but
good than shit. In the
Is that
little
more
times
of because he left Chelsea to come to Arsenal?
No.
And
My point is, I started to see Gary Neville and that talking about this is a different player. We didn't see this at Chelsea. I see the exact same guy who's got all the directness in the world,
Just in a better
but
team.
the end product is not great,
Mm.
right? And that's the problem I had with this guy because I've got tweets from when he first signed, and I said, bro, I've got a lot of time for Madueke, right? And I said, with more game time, you will see him improve. But the issue is, last season, bro, he played in pretty much every game until he got injured for Chelsea. He got a hat-trick against Wolves. He finished the season not even 10 goals, right? And he had chance after chance. Remember against Human at the bridge, the chance that he had as soon as we scored?
Yeah.
He kept missing. So I sold my stocks because I'm like, bro, I thought with more game time, he would get better, but he's not improving. He's stagnated. And obviously we brought in Esteval and whatnot to replace him because, again, he wasn't at the level that we needed, right? And so far, what I'm seeing in the Prem, like, against Brentford, okay, cool. He was okay in that game. He looked better in that game. But I still see the same problems I used to see at Chelsea with his end product. That finish, bro, on his right foot, that's a terrible finish, yeah?
oh, the one where they were defended at back post, right?
Yeah,
the
one
back,
that-
the
with
tap,
Rice.
the almost tapping.
When
Yeah,
Rice whipped
yeah.
it across. That is terrible IQ. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I don't know why he tried to shoot with his right foot for one. He could have even touched the ball, gone a little bit more wide, and even just cut it back to Gyökeres. I think Gyökeres was in the box. Do something a little bit smarter, right? That's the problem I've got with that guy, bro. It's like he's in set 5 maths. You know what I'm saying, bro? He's not in set 1 or set 2. He's a little bit lower in terms of the IQ. You know what I'm saying, bro? So I don't think he's been great. I don't think he looks fully fit. I see him wearing a knee brace like Stone Cold right now. You know what I'm saying? His knee's still jittering.
Yeah. I feel like that's unfair criticism. I feel like it's unfair criticism.
His team's perfect. He's got a team full of players.
I think it's unfair.
He's got a squad full of players.
But I see where he's coming from.
I'm just saying that
using Chelsea.
He goes to Chelsea.
I'm not
He
seeing a
goes to
different
Chelsea
player.
right now as being your top 6-7 players.
No, he wouldn't, bro. He has not been. I have not seen a difference.
sorry.
I have not
Come
seen a
on,
difference.
man.
He hasn't even got goal in this.
But he'll be up there though.
No, he wouldn't.
You got
He got shipped out for Esteban. Do you think he's better than Esteban?
Why? No.
Yeah, that's why he got moved on.
Okay.
Because of Esteban.
Yes, in his position, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But what about the other players you got? No, this isn't about Madueke anyway.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's not.
He
but
played
like
10
we were
minutes,
saying,
he played 10
you said
minutes.
Saka coming off is the reason why you think we're not going to
Yeah,
win.
I just think because I always look at Saka at any given moment, anytime, whether he's playing bad. It's like
Salah.
some ways where like you can't take them off even when they're not having their best day because they're the type of players they'll come up with the moment. And I feel like Saka, what happened?
I don't agree with that though, man. You
you
have
just
to
sit around, innit,
You have to
looking.
be able to
We've got
trust your
some
squad.
boots that are meant to be here, bro. Tempos, where are they?
Yeah, you
Is
have
that
to.
what you're looking for?
Yeah, bro. Carry.
No, okay. No, I was just saying that he's one of those players that just comes up with the moments, isn't it? So for me, Saka, I felt like once I saw him come off, it kind of gave me as a hater relief. I was like, oh, he's not on the pitch, cool. And then I knew it was either gonna be a draw or end up being an Aston Villa winner. But what impressed me about Aston Villa most, and I've noticed it with Arsenal just in general. Not only did they match the intensity of Arsenal, especially the midfield, because when it's the midfield, I think the midfield is what won Aston Villa the game.
Yeah, they were good.
Not only did they
Very
match the intensity, but the physicality. Like you look at the Arsenal size, yeah, they were actually matching them physically. Like you look at the size of their midfielders, like Onana, Kamara, Tielemans. McGinn is a bit short.
McGinn's physical.
But
Yeah,
physically, they're physical. But they're all like the size and the physicality. Do you know what I mean? I feel like games where Arsenal have tend to be a bit more shaky, like Chelsea, for example, and even United on the opening day. The reason why is because we match their intensity, not necessarily their physicality. Do you know what I mean? But I think Aston Villa had the perfect blend of both of them. That's why they struggle with Newcastle all the time.
Yeah, but that's
it's
the thing,
because
though,
they have the
that
intensity and the physicality.
Listen, Arsenal. No one can argue that Arsenal aren't a good team. I think Arsenal are a very good team, and I think you've got the best squad in the league.
Yeah.
But my issue with teams that have come to the Emirates, like Palace, and when you played Fulham away, they're not brave against them.
Yeah.
It's like they know the game's lost before they play, right? If you give it a goal against Arsenal, you can get them. Yeah. When you're not going at them, it's no surprise that you're not gonna get any shots on goal.
I like the bravery from Emery when he took off. I think he took off Cash and he brought on Buendia.
Yeah.
And then he put Bogart right back, and then they played with the extra 10 with Buendia, and he ended up getting the goal. But like you were saying before, I feel like
done really well.
yeah, I feel like we tried to
Be
match.
in trouble this season.
Yeah, I feel like we tried to match them in the box midfield, and it didn't work. And I think Arteta got it wrong. And Emery's proven over the years he can outsmart Arteta in the coaching aspect.
Times, yeah.
And it was a very good game from Villa. I feel like they've done very well this season, and I feel like they're going to continue doing well. I don't know if they can make a Champions League push this season. Maybe they can, because like you guys are quite inconsistent. Newcastle are inconsistent this season. Yeah, Man United are, I think, not involved at all this season. So I feel like it's going to be tough.
We're involved in the Champions League race. Just don't get twisted.
Okay, that's what you think.
Involved in the Champions
But
League race. If it's, what do you mean? That's what we think.
that's what you think. I'm just saying what you think.
Same way you think you're in the Premier League.
Yeah, it's the same way I think. Yeah. I don't know. But
we're saying we're both deluded.
I feel like Villa have a good push for the Champions League this season. But
Yeah, for sure.
what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to ring off some of the stats
Yeah, bring them off.
from some notes. No Aston Villa player has scored more Premier League goals this season than Emi Buendia. 4 has scored the winner versus Spurs and Arsenal. They scored 2 winners this season.
You might wanted him as well that January, innit?
Oh, that was a long time ago, innit? When was that? That was a
That
while.
was what? That was the first year.
He was in Norwich, innit?
First year you competed. Yeah,
Norwich,
yeah.
innit?
Yeah, I remember you tried to bid for him in January. Yeah.
Right now, Arsenal are facing a defensive injury crisis with their next 3 league games are Wolves at home, Everton away, Brighton at home. Despite their injuries, should they expect maximum points from these games? Do you guys think? You think so?
Yeah.
Everton are shaky team. Yeah.
Defense added up their value. They're over 100 million.
9 points.
Defense. Yeah, that played against Aston Villa.
Hey man, this was tough hosting, you know.
You can
Oh my days. You know I'm sweating. You know I'm sweating.
Yeah, so I did the calculation before
What?
off camera. We did it. The Arsenal's defense, I guess that's was over 100
Harry
million.
Maguire alone is 80 million. So
Yeah, that's
fine.
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Fofana alone is like 70 mil.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying the depth is
Yeah,
here.
but I'm not gonna-
No, I think as a back four, yeah.
shouldn't be a problem.
The depth is
This
here.
fucking place
And
in
it's
the
not a
back.
problem.
Benjamin Blanco.
I'm so confused. You have 8 mil, they have 70 mil centre back.
Because you asked me a question, should
What
we
the
expect
hell?
maximum points?
They got Fofana.
I said yes. You said yes.
Come on, man.
Yes.
So
Why
that's
is
the
he
thing
getting
that I'm
defensive? Why you
shouting.
not getting defensive then?
I'm not.
Because he's a
Why
dumb
are you getting
point.
defensive?
I'm not.
Why are you getting defensive?
Between 4 players to make 100 mils, 25 25 mil each player is nice.
Oh my
That's a
God.
good average. That's a good average.
I just said the price of what you spent on that defense and the
Okay,
depth.
man.
That's
All
it.
right, man.
Look, you know what?
Come on, man.
Regardless, look.
Come on, why are you being angry at me? What did I say?
let's
It's like facts.
Okay. We're gonna regardless. Cool. This is not how things should go. Okay, you said your point. We replied. The second I get you back, I got you in a witty reply.
Yeah, you did.
Say fair. I said fair. Why get angry?
Yeah.
I don't like those kind of debaters. They're the worst people in this planet. When you lose, when you're losing, and now you start going, why are you getting angry? Don't do that. Let's have a mature conversation.
Okay.
You're 30 years old.
Yeah.
Fair. 31.
I'm almost
31.
31 as well.
31.
Yeah,
You're close to that as well.
Look, there's a talk. He hasn't spoken like this all season. There's a reason.
I'm speaking exactly
There's a
the same
reason
way.
why he's doing it. Why is he talking about my age? Why is he?
Okay,
It's
cool.
a personal.
You know
attack
what?
now. It's a personal.
You know
attack
what?
now.
I think I must be crazy because either I'm crazy or the whole world's crazy, and the chances are more likely I'm crazy.
You
Because
I've been attacking me personally.
I've been
I don't know what
yeah,
happened
it's
there.
an ad hominem argument.
Whatever that means.
See, you're not smart. enough.
Whatever that means, guys.
See, look, it's calm. It's calm.
Guys, have you seen him out like this all season?
No, I'm crazy.
This is the first half
You know what?
since
You know what?
Chalky
I'm
has anyone
crazy.
got Snickers in it? We've got Snickers in it.
I'm crazy. I'm
Yeah.
crazy. I'm crazy.
I know you're crazy.
I'm crazy.
No,
Because
so you're
I've been the
crazy.
same way this whole season. I've been calm. I've been trying to give normal points. Even when we're winning, I've been saying the same thing. We're losing. We lost our first game in 19. Now I'm acting different. Okay.
Can we talk about Gyökeres?
All I'm trying to say is just
Can we talk about
Can we talk about Gyökeres?
Speak about whoever
Because
you want.
he sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
And Eze.
Does it stick
What's
up?
going on? Come on.
Okay, Eze, do you think he's lived up to his price tag and the hype around him at the moment?
I'll be real with you. I think people are forcing the narrative.
Do you think they're forcing it?
Yeah, because you got the Xavi Simmons, obviously the Spurs fans, they're trying to protect Xavi Simmons, so they're getting onto Eze. You got you got different fan bases trying to vert with Liverpool, so the Liverpool fans
You're right.
attack on
I like the way
Eze.
you think.
It's like Cunha, they're trying to, you know what I mean?
not.
Yeah, I
it's
like the way you think, but
they're all trying to-
okay. So what do you think?
Everyone's trying to get onto
Yeah.
their signings.
No, but the thing is, though, he's describing Twitter beef. Let's talk about what I've been watching. Yeah.
He's saying you're just on your phone.
I'm only on the Twitter.
That's Twitter stuff.
Okay, cool.
No, I
Fair.
hear it.
No,
No, Xavi Simmons and that, bro. I hear it.
He wants to see your screen time. He wants to see your Twitter screen time.
I can't. Eze,
I think it might be the least of the same.
Your Twitter screen time.
I think it might be the least.
I don't know, man. I see you tweet a lot, you know. And you do paragraphs as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes I look at it and I'm like, I'm not reading all that, brother.
No, they have to.
Yeah. But go on, tell us.
Nah,
It's
bro,
not my
listen,
fault.
I can't argue that he hasn't contributed. He has, right? You're right.
Gyökeres, yeah?
Eze.
Eze.
Oh, Eze.
Against Man City, he got the assist. Against Bayern, he contributed. Against Tottenham, hat-trick, right? But I'm talking about
Winner against Palace, don't forget that.
win against Palace as well. But he was, again, another game where he was poor over 90.
We got
he
3
got
points
the
today.
moment. He got the moment, but I'm not going to do result-based analysis, yeah? I'm not going to do, okay, yeah, you got a goal and assist means he played well. Over 90 minutes, because I rate Eze highly. I like Eze, bro. Like, I love this guy. I think he's a baller, right? And he's very good in terms of shooting and that, right? But he has not been as influential as what I expected him to be.
But does he have to be, though?
Now, exactly. This is the thing. Obviously, Arsenal been winning games, even with him not being at his best. But when you're going through a little period now where you're missing a lot of important players like Gabriel, bro, I'm seeing, I heard, listen, you have to fact check this, but I'm hearing Arsenal haven't scored a set piece in 5 games now, right? I don't know if it's true or not. Someone said it, right? Gabriel's not being there. Saliba's obviously missing as well. No Mosquera. You know your attack right now has been falling back on your defense a lot. So it now needs to be your attack that sees you through this period.
that I agree
because
with,
your
yeah.
defense isn't there. And Eze is a big part of your attack because he's going to be starting a lot of your games. And I have not seen this guy contributing. Last season at the Emirates, in terms of performances, last season for Palace, half of the season he was poor. Yeah, a lot of Palace fans will tell you this. Second half is when he started to turn up. And then he helped them in the FA Cup and that he even scored in the final. So I'm not rubbing him out. I'm not saying big pause on that as well, blood. I'm not saying that he's gonna be a rubbish signing because I like him as a player. But I'm trying to be objective, and what I'm watching from the guy, it's been a really setting.
Yeah.
It's not been good enough. And I'm looking at your attack now. They need to rise in the absence of your defense. You can't keep depending on your defense. And when those guys come back, maybe they take a little bit more of a breather.
I do agree with you in some point with the influence and things like that. But what I always look at as a reference point for Eze this season is when he played you guys at Stamford Bridge. How influential he was in that game when he had the disallowed free kick.
Palace?
Yes.
Oh, he wasn't that great.
I think he was good against you lot.
alright.
I think he was quite influential in
I
that.
was at the Bridge, man. He was
and,
alright.
and I think the difference now with Arsenal and Palace is he's not going to get the ball as much as he did at Palace. At Palace, it was every time a Palace player gets the ball, it's you look for Eze every single time. And then when Elise was there, it was both of them. Now, when he's at Arsenal, the first thought is not, let's get the ball to Eze. He's probably the third or fourth thought to get the ball
But
to.
now he needs to be that guy, though.
He needs to be, but then at the same time, you have to think about the quality around him. Even though we have injuries going forward, the quality around him, there's still players that are similar to him level or ability-wise or better. So you've got Saka that we look at a lot. it's weird, but we use Rice, Timber as well is used a lot, Calafiori. So those are already 4 players that are players are going to look at to give the ball to. Yeah, he's at a better team. And it happens a lot. It happens with a lot. Elise might be going through the same thing now. We don't watch him in Germany, but I'm not comparing the two, but he might not be the first, second, third option that players look at. And some games he might... I'm saying, but then they've got Kane, they've got obviously Musiala's out, Gnabry's playing well this season, they've got all these different players. Some games Elise might not be looked at as the number one option to get the ball. And I think him and Eze are in similar position. Elise's been in Germany longer and he's enjoying a better spell of football there. And I think Eze right now
would love buying.
I know he would, but I think Eze is a slow burner for him right now.
I think Eze is going through a period where he's gone from a club like Palace and he's now going to a bigger club. Because even little things like, bro, I'm seeing man hiding behind players at times. I'm seeing man like, yo, like, come on, bro, like, go get the ball. And it's like he gets the ball, he passes it off, and he's not really doing the things that I've seen him doing before. And that could just be a integrating period for him, yeah? We can't ignore that, like it's not happening, bro. Because I'm literally watching it happening in front of me, and he's not being good enough. He has not been good enough, bro. I saw Odegaard come on at the bridge, bro. As soon as he came on, I'm like, yo, this man looked like about to score because he's getting the ball. He's just come out from injury as well. He's getting the ball, he's moving it, zapping it.
Yeah, but Odegaard's a different level.
That's naturally his game, isn't it?
You think Odegaard's better, is it?
Of course I do.
Okay, fairs.
That's not controversial to take.
No, it's not controversial, but I think Eze is
But
still a top
Odegaard's
player.
one, I think he's a better player, yes. And 2, he's been at this club longer. He's, the heartbeat of the team in terms of creatively. When he's at his best, we're at our best. We've seen that in title races. We've seen that a few times this season. That's fine, opinions. But also, I think Eze's come in. I think he's done.
Wow.
Odegaard's
Okay. No. Okay. Do you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna let's end the segment now. We've been on Arsenal for a long time. We've been on Arsenal for a long time.
So I think Eze's been good. I do agree. I don't think the Villa game was great, and rightfully so. He got subbed off at half time. Left wing might not be his best
You might be the
position.
worst host in the world.
No, I am. I'm a disrespected host.
Let him land on Gyökeres. Let him land on Gyökeres.
Go on.
Now he's going through he's even putting tape on his hand.
We need to move on from Arsenal, please, guys. Please, this is a hard job. How does Shaka do this? This is a hard job. Two big personalities, and I have to deal with that. Come on, man.
I'm telling you, bro. Ilias, you see Gyökeres right now, bro. Listen, I wanted him at Chelsea, right? But one thing I kept saying to my boy, big up Jem, because Jem is a guy that loves Gyökeres, yeah? I kept saying to him, bro, when I watch his games and I watch the goals and that on White Scout, yeah, bare space. You know what I'm saying? Bare space. What's that map on MW2 with the bare space? The sniping map.
The rail.
No, not the rail.
Wasteland.
Which one is it?
Wasteland.
Yeah,
Wasteland. Yeah.
Wasteland.
You
Man
don't
used to play on
Wasteland.
Yeah. Man used to play on Wasteland. Bare space. Every time I'm seeing man running, it's just running through bare space. Even when they played against Man City, space, right? I said the Prem's not going to be like that, bro. Man's going to be facing low blocks, and this heavy guy is going to have to be good in tight areas, right? And he has struggled, bro. I look at him.
He
and
takes
I'm
out like a full sore farm. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. And you know what it is? Because Arsenal's technical ability, like they have so many technical footballers, bro. Like the technical level is so high in the team that when he comes on, like he did against
Sometimes he's someone that's different though.
But he's different, but then
you can't win a game of football with 11 David Silvas.
No, of course not. But then you can also have a technical striker that is going to do the right things at the right time.
Yeah, his name's Mikel Marino.
But that's it. No, but that's very. No, but I'm saying
Can't have it.
that's an anomaly that doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen often. It's an anomaly. But what I'm saying is, Gyökeres, what you're seeing from him is what you're gonna get. It's not gonna improve. Okay. I don't think you get more than that from what you see of him.
I mean, he did tell me last time I was here that they could do with another striker. He told me they could do with another striker,
bro. But that's the thing. Their whole aim was to get a striker to come in this season, which they've been screaming for over a year. Guarantee them, bully teams, guarantee them 20 to 25 goals in the season in the Premier League.
Beautifully said. We're going to move on from this segment. Finally, we're going to move on to Liverpool and Salah, and we're going to make a substitution mid-episode. Mid-episode, make a substitution.
You need a break.
Is someone out? No, I don't need a break.
Someone's going to sit in this hot seat now. Someone's going to sit in this hot seat.
Quick breather.
No, I'm completely fine. No, I'm good. That's the word I gave you as well, by the way.
Hey.
No, I'm completely fine. Someone else going to sit.
Someone's going to sit in the seat. They're slightly heavier than you, so we might have to change chairs. But they're going to sit on the seat.
I do that thing where they do for the boxes. Wipe the bread, give the water.
No, we're just going to move on.
Izzy, how are you, man?
It's never been like this. I don't remember feeling like this before. And I'm in a different chair as well. It just feels different.
Yeah, it's the hot seat today.
I'm vice captain. Oh,
it's not vice captain.
It's not even vice captain. See, we know this is vice captain, but I always wanted to sit here, but in a good place.
Yeah.
But we're not in a good place.
Trim's off today.
Well, everything's off, fam.
No, nothing. Everything's just coming in.
You ordered out yesterday.
Yeah, like everything right now is just not
saw a snap.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It's just like Your lips.
You don't deserve to get changed right now.
And
That's
I can
dark.
tell you, I can tell you smoke blends as well because your lips are looking blacker as well. Like it's just not good. Like right now, life's just talk to us, man. What's going on? What's going on?
So what do you want to talk about? The club or the game?
First of all, your mental health. We need to ask you how you're doing.
I'm getting better.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I'm getting better. But the state we're in right now, well, I never expected it in a million years. I never thought that we'll head the direction we're at now. How we're going to get out of it, I don't know. We just got to stay together, fam. Voila. No, really, truly.
So your slogan is "You'll never walk alone."
Yeah, we got to stay together. That's it. Let's live by it now.
Mohamed Salah is walking alone.
You know what?
Outside of to the press area, and speaking to Norwegian TV.
Yeah.
And
Norwegian TV have all the TVs.
That's a man that's lost his marbles.
Lost it.
Not even to Sky Sports, not to TNT, not on IG. He said the Norwegian team.
He might as well, I'll be honest, if you were there that day working, well, like
would've come to me.
SDS would have got a school. He would have seen you and get everything.
Like, for me, I've always said, this guy is a legend. At the club,
Yeah, no one
he's
doubts
a
that, obviously.
current legend. Playing football, but he's still a legend. But that interview, when I first saw it, I was like, "Ooh, who? What side do I back?" Like, what he's saying, I hear some of the things. Slept on it. I realised he should have never spoken like that in that manner.
Oh my God.
In that,
Sided with the manager.
I'm siding with Liverpool. I'm not siding with no manager.
Sided with the club.
I'm not siding with no manager.
Because it's manager versus player.
No,
Why? I'm not.
sided with the club.
Why are you making it first? It's no one versus no one.
No,
it's
you
no
sided
one.
with the guy that's making you lose games.
Listen to what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Is Mohamed Salah making them win games?
Huh?
Is Salah making them win
He
games?
doesn't have an opportunity. He's
He's
on
had-
the
he's
bench
had-
for
he's
9
had-
games.
he's had opportunities.
Can I speak?
So has Van Dijk, so has Konate,
Let's
so
ignore him
has
for
Gakpo,
now.
so has...
Please,
Like, he's-
please, just ignore him for
No,
now.
he's crazy
Please,
today.
let me land. Let me
I need you to
land.
land.
Let me
Trust
land.
me.
Because you guys, everybody here in this room right now, know how much I love Mo Salah. You already know. He's changed. The way I support Liverpool, I've seen trophies that I always wanted to see, and he's made me see it as a fan. He's
should
made
back him
my experience as a Liverpool fan the best. Out of any player, he's made it the best. The way he spoke in that interview yesterday, for me, it came off selfish. It came off
But
very selfish.
do you not think it was pre-planned?
No, but in terms of him coming out and speaking.
As in,
I don't think so, you know.
I think it was a case of, because look, he gave a lot of points. It was long, by the way. It's like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I
for
saw the
5
whole
minutes.
thing.
And his face was smiling.
And exactly, and he was saying lots of things. Like, it's kind of like he had all his points ready.
He did.
Like, but it's like because I've given speeches, I've given talks, I've even got into convos with people, uncomfortable conversations with people.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's hiring, firing, whatever it is, letting go of people. But before I've done it, I've had to list things on my phone, on my right. You know, so I know what I'm gonna say. Then practice it. Then when it's time to speak to the person or speak to the public, I kind of know what points I need to hit.
Yeah.
He spoke for 5 minutes non-stop. Spoke about the relationship with the manager. He spoke about obviously being on the bench 3 times in a row, saying it's never happened to him before. He's talking about loads of different things, as if like
he even mentioned Harry Kane.
he's Kane, Jamie Carragher,
and his
like,
mum.
It was. It didn't,
I'm gonna bring
when
my
I
mum to
watched,
the
I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional like speech analyst, but I've watched a lot of those. I like those kind of things, right? That's not something where he just came down to speak from the heart, and it's now he's frustrated. It's he knew it was on the bench because he said it as well. He always spoke about his mum.
Yeah.
He even gave little hints like he's going after this game, the Brighton game, speaking about so much things. It looked to me like he had enough already before this game. He said as well, I knew I wasn't gonna play. You guys might not have known, but I knew I was gonna be on the bench. That's what I told him. So he probably said to himself, if this game I don't come on, or if we don't win the game at all, I'm gonna go and speak regardless. And he probably had advice as well from someone that's close to him or in his team.
Yeah, to say something.
Now you guys see in the pretty much last minute of the game, last second. If you guys had won that game 3-2, I don't think you would have done that then.
No,
it might have been another time. It might have been an actual interview, sit-down interview.
Yeah.
But because you drew that game, it was premeditated.
Yeah.
That is one thing. The second thing is, was he right or wrong to do it? That's the
For
thing.
me,
But in terms of,
was he wrong with what he said?
I think it was. I think it was planned.
Okay.
Was he
Can I
wrong?
speak?
What he said?
What he's the
Was it wrong?
the
That's the
things
question I'm
we're
asking.
asking Liverpool fan, of course.
Yeah.
The things he said, a lot of it was valid. He's not lying. He's done so much for the club. He
I think
feels
everything
like
he said was
he feels
valid.
like he's been scapegoated. I get it. We don't know things behind the closed doors as well. He's talking about promises not being kept. He's
Probably
talking
with
about
when he
some about
signed
the
his
club,
contract, yeah.
but he's got some maybe signed a contract related to the players they signed. He might have approved it, for example, and also little things like saying that I feel like someone's trying to get me out. That stuff behind closed doors. He might be hearing comments.
Yeah, but
he's
say
talking
things
about
like that,
but he's
free
talking
games,
but he's talking about a
only
relationship with the
free
manager. That's all stuff that I can't judge and say that's right or wrong because I don't know in the club.
Yeah.
The other stuff like I've done this, I've done that. He's telling the truth. He's the
Yeah.
greatest player that I've seen for Liverpool outside of Steven Gerrard in my lifetime.
Yeah.
But also, no player is bigger than the club, and especially Liverpool Football Club. It's one of the biggest clubs in history of football. And I think part of me thinks it's wrong for a lot of it. Part of me thinks, I don't know. We're not seeing this.
no,
This is in football. We don't see this.
I'm saying, okay, go on.
Let's say from
No
Liverpool.
matter, no matter
yeah.
what player you are at any top club, no one's bigger than a football club.
Yeah.
No matter
Especially
what you
Liverpool.
get. A football or manager, doesn't matter what you've done. Now, as you stated, you agreed with this. He said, "I deserve my place in the starting 11."
Nah, no one deserves
No,
it.
that's what he said though.
Man.
He said, "I deserve."
I think that's
deserve."
crazy.
But all of this, what I've accomplished in the past for Liverpool, I've been the top goal scorer of this generation, etc.
Yeah.
We paid him back.
Yeah.
We broke our wage structure. We gave him 450 racks to a 33 years old. That's mad. We said, you know what? You're right.
deserve it. Yeah,
you
he's
deserve
earned
it.
Money-
You got what you
money-
deserve.
money-
Now,
You're not really a club for doing that, are you?
Now,
You're not really a club for- you're not really a club to do
we
that, are
don't
you?
do that. We don't break our wage structure.
Yeah.
Last season, I mean, the end of the season when we gave Virgil the contract and Salah, we broke the structure because we said these men deserve it.
They're
So
expenses
here
to the
you
rule.
go. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
Now, what were you gonna say?
No, I'm saying just because you're getting a lot of money doesn't negate what's happening to him. So in terms of like the impact of what's happening to him and
What's happening to him?
What's happening to him, in my opinion,
Tell me.
is
What-
that
how you see it.
Slot, of course, is under scrutiny.
Yeah.
Heavy scrutiny to the point where his job's being questioned by. Even as far as Fu, someone who's probably one of the most positive Liverpool fans, even he's questioning whether Slot should stay. So you can imagine the intense scrutiny that he has. He's thinking, maybe let me experiment. Maybe initially it was an experiment. Let me try Salah out of the team because he's tried everything. He's dropped in and out the strikers. He's dropped Verts at some points. Of course, like in terms of midfielders, he's tried.
He's been dropped as
every
well.
bro. He's tried every possible thing, and the only thing he hasn't tried was let me drop Salah. He dropped Salah, got the win against West Ham,
yeah.
and he got excited. He thought, yeah, you know what? This can maybe buy me more time in the sense that I can maybe paint this picture of. Salah's the problem. Salah's holding us back. My team going forward is going to not include Salah anymore. That might.
But they don't have a backup.
But I'm saying
Why
they
do
don't
you
have a
have to
backup.
look at it
They
like
don't.
that, though?
They
It's
don't.
not that
But
thing,
I'm
bro.
saying,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
saying
I don't know
anything.
about
I'm
to
saying
look at
it's
that.
mental games in the sense.
I have to-
He's trying to obviously right now. Slot is in a position where he's got to protect his job. Yeah, right. Salah's in a position where he needs to protect himself as well. He is that position. So I think it's a game of I'm dropping you. Like, you know, even though you gave me that league title last season, even though it was a carry job, even though, you know, we made promises to you, maybe it's you playing a certain amount of minutes, maybe it's you starting a certain amount of games. They might make promises to him, and he's kind of, because he's of the pressure and everything he's facing, he's going against those promises. And then maybe that's the reaction that now Salah's come back with. And now Salah's trying to do the reverse Uno of, I'm now going to put pressure on your head because I know that Liverpool fans would rather back me. There's a lot of Liverpools that will pick me over you. And now the club's obviously they're in a situation now where they're thinking
It doesn't work like that.
the club always have to. They always have to. And Liverpool, I'm a hater, but Liverpool, they're a club that moves with class. Like they're not the type of club to be like to back a player in that type of situation. They're obviously if they come to a situation where it's manager versus the player, they always have to back the manager, and no player. They have to treat as no player is big in the club. So for me, the way I look at it right now, Salah's kind of played his last game for Liverpool. That's how I look at it right now. He's played his last game for Liverpool, but. What he's done is sort of a chess move in the sense that he's put the pressure on the manager because now fans are going to turn against the manager because Mo Salah is this hero. He's the best thing since Steven Gerrard, you could say, at Liverpool.
he's not
So
been good, though.
he's applying that pressure on him, but also because it's a lose-lose. I still think Salah can leave in January and Slot still get sacked.
They're both gone.
They've both been underwhelming. Let's be real though. They've both been underwhelming. For me personally, I feel like Salah's gone too early, right? I hear it like it's a prideful thing. You've done a lot for the club. You literally won the league last year, and this has never happened to you in your career. 3 games and that. End of the day, like you've said, bro, Verts had to hold it. Yeah. Ekatike was firing. He had to hold it and come out and play left wing when he was firing up top. Right, his momentum stopped. Obviously, he hasn't done as much as Salah for Liverpool, but those guys had to hold it. Their momentum had to get stopped, right? And for me, it's like, yo, Slot's under pressure right now. Let me try a little something. Let me play Szoboszlai off the right because, you know, he's been good for me. He's probably been their best player this season, right? Let me try and have a little bit.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
You know, a different dynamic.
But Don, you know what it is here? There's nothing wrong with that. But
Yeah.
I think what the disrespect is that you're not even bringing him on. That's different level.
Can we hear from
So
Flu?
now, that's
Yeah,
what I was
go,
going to
go,
say.
go,
So
go, go.
as I said, there were
Yeah.
some things that Salah said a lot of people can agree with, and there were some things that, bro, that's what you're saying is it's mad. You shouldn't be saying that. Now I understand, like for me, the 3 games in a row. So what? West Ham, he didn't come on. Sunderland, 45 minutes, and Leeds didn't come on at all. Tactically, me personally, I think that's wrong. I don't think. Yeah, if you're playing bad, drop him.
But bring him on.
Do that with the rest of the other players. That's what Salah's trying to say. Like,
You said, when he got dropped, you said it's because we got
life without him.
So
yeah.
you're wrong.
We're practicing. Yeah,
And that
we're
was clearly
practicing
wrong.
life without him.
So do you think that was the
That's
case
what
now?
I was saying. I think that's what Slot was doing. Yeah, against West Ham because Salah, I haven't seen him get dropped. I've seen him beef Jurgen Klopp when he's coming on saying, "Don't salam me."
So do you think
Against West Ham.
So do you
Yeah,
think
I
this
remember that. I remember that,
it's a thing that's been like this for a
I
while?
thought, yeah, but I don't think that he's managing it correctly.
Who, Salah or Slot?
No, Slot.
Do you think Salah's
in terms
managing it
of-
correctly by doing something like that publicly?
What he's doing publicly, that's rude. I've never seen a player
On the
in
bench,
my club.
arguing with Klopp, doing interviews when the
right.
contract.
No, but he's
doing
emotional.
interviews
He's
when the contract.
has a tendency.
The
Yeah,
contract
he-
thing
he
was
does.
happening.
Yeah,
he was talking a lot to the
he's an
media,
emotional
and
human
then now
being.
this. Do you think he's managing this correctly?
No,
By the way, it's
no
3
way.
games he's been on the bench
No
for.
way,
Not,
yeah, no.
not
like
5,
opposite,
6, 7
opposite.
games.
No, he's not. And the reason what he needs to
3
understand, the
games.
reason why you're on the bench is because you're not performing well.
Exactly.
And when you don't perform well, you go on the bench. What does that make you want to do? Rah. Next time I get a starting opportunity, I need to start firing. I'm Mo Salah.
Yeah, but his
This is a
brain
joke.
goes, I've done so much for this club. How are they not playing?
Bro,
me?
that's stupid. You shouldn't say that. We repaid you already, bro. Like, this is not a joke money.
It's true. You lost strength.
It's not a lost money, bro.
But that's what I'm saying.
He's an emotional human being.
Yeah,
like,
obviously.
there's pros and
Yeah,
cons
facts,
to it.
facts.
Do you get?
Yeah.
But I realized it. I saw it with the Klopp situation. He's emotional, etc. And even in the sense of the loss of Diego Jota.
Yeah, of
when
course.
we played Bournemouth.
Yeah, first game.
We won first game, we won, beat them. The fans were screaming out
crying,
Jota's name and he was crying. And I realized, right, this guy, he's an emotional guy, innit? You need to proper take care of him, etc. But as of what he said yesterday, I don't think someone of that stature, bro, I don't think Messi would talk like that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? When
Ronaldo did.
You probably give Ronaldo did, but that was like what he said was it's fairs, it's facts. We can all agree on that. Do you
But
get
Ronaldo,
me?
I feel like came from
But
a
Ronaldo,
narcissistic.
that's different, yeah.
It was more like
Do you think-
narcissistic
do you think
ego.
that this is-
It's not about the club. I think Salah generally wants to, he wants to stay.
Yeah.
he wants to. Play.
I don't know, man.
No,
Like,
no.
He wants.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
I'm saying
I
like
was literally about to say,
he
I don't
would've-
know.
some of
I
the
think-
things he said, I don't know.
Maybe,
Some of the
maybe,
things he
maybe,
said.
no,
He
maybe,
knows.
maybe his agent got the drop. Yo, Salah, they're ready for you, Saudi.
But they've always been ready for him. They've been ready for lots
They're
of
ready for
years.
you, Saudi. Now it's time to go. And it's saying, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put it out there.
It's a very
to get
sad-
myself out.
yeah.
It's an easy way out.
It's a
an easy
sad way.
out.
It's a sad way to
That's a-
sign
but,
out
that's-
as
it's that
a
as well.
legend.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
To go out of that as a legend is
because
mad.
it looks like he's gonna go out
Sad.
Go outside.
sad, bro. Like,
yeah.
this is someone I thought is gonna a lap of
He has to
honor.
ride off to the sunset.
etc.
He needs to be able to come to Anfield
Yeah,
with his
man.
family
It's-
every game
yeah.
when he's
This was last
retired.
season. That was the opportunity.
Celebrate.
Last season was the
Yeah, bro.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Last season, all-timer
It's
season.
all time of season.
Why would you want to leave though? Do you get what I'm trying
But he
to
got
say?
the contract, he got the
Listen,
contract.
yeah, he got the contract, but like what Liverpool was building, you want to be part of that.
I don't know. I don't think
he
so.
said he got promised certain amount of minutes, whatnot, allegedly.
I think his
But, okay.
scenario is, and he's deluded.
but he never got that. No, he
I
just.
think he thinks he can get the
he's
manager.
got a massive. I feel like he's got a massive ego,
That's
etc.
what it is.
And he can.
Speaking of that,
You think so? Of course it's
Would you
ego.
say?
No, but
And he can, he will. I don't think Slot's not manager.
If he didn't speak, if Salah didn't speak,
Slot's done.
it would have been a problem. Big problem for Slot. You know that result against Leeds.
Now
You're
all
2-0
the attention
up
on Salah.
and you're allowing them to apply pressure. And then you bring on no problem in bringing on Endo and McAllister, but you still got Salah on the bench. That's what we would have spoke about. The top goal scorer last season and the second top goal scorer last season, both of them are on the bench. Bro, that's a mad thing. Ekitike's bagged in too. You subbed him off. Mad thing. It would have been pressure on him. Salah should have never spoken.
But
Him speaking-
this is even more pressure on Slot than
it's more pressure. But right
it
now,
would have been.
all eyes are on Salah. Like, we want to figure out why did you say that?
But partly all eyes are on Slot as well
But it's
because of
always been
Salah.
on Slot. It's
He
always
said,
been on
yeah,
Slot.
but
No,
even
no,
more,
no,
no,
put pressure on
even
No,
more
but
so.
it's always been on Slot, but even though Salah ain't been ripping this season, He's been poor. There was not pressure on, bro. This might be your last game. I didn't feel like this is your last game.
Can I be
But you're hold on. You're looking at it like that, right? Because you haven't got any right wing depth. You haven't really got the depth.
Yeah.
You've got no cover for Salah, bro.
I think we do, but then again, this is what I'm trying to say.
Chiesa.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Man management.
Yeah.
I feel like he's got it all wrong. We got people like Chiesa on the bench who don't come on.
Did you see what Alex Crook reported on TalkSport about 2 hours ago? Liverpool board back Arne Slot amid Mohamed Salah's shock outburst as Red Superstar could be cut for the Champions League game. He's not going to be travelling for the interview.
Yeah, but I mean that's the right thing to do after what he said.
I think he's played
That's true. You need to punish him.
Bro, after what he said,
He didn't play.
I said like he
didn't play.
Last appearance of Liverpool has happened.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't think he plays again. I don't think he plays again.
I know, but it's
Because
just
he won't be involved in Champions League. Brighton,
and he
go
goes
AFCON.
and when he comes, by the time he comes back, he's sold.
Where do you man think you'll go in January? If he actually leaves?
Saudi Arabia.
Straight away, you reckon January? I don't know.
They've been so eager for him to join for like 2 years, and it makes sense. Muslim, Arab speaking.
How do you feel that
He would be the poster boy for
the
the
Liverpool fans take that? How do you think they'll look at him after that?
This is the okay. It goes to. I remember before podcasts existed or anything like that. There was a time where we played Real Madrid. Steven Gerrard was there. He was on his last legs. We was already out of the Champions League. We were going Bernabeu. Brendan Rodgers started him on the bench. Didn't bring him on. For me, that's a mad thing. Not bring him on when his last big game for Liverpool, his boyhood club. Bring him on. Last 10 minutes. We're out, bro. Let him play. Didn't bring him on. Steven Gerrard didn't make a sound. He didn't make a sound until he published the book. But Salah came out. Already. 3 games. Came out and said, I deserve to be this starting lineup. Look what I've done. Top goal scorer. This and that. Mention people like Harry Kane that plays in the Bundesliga. Mention his name. That's mad to me, bro.
No,
I don't care what anyone says, bro.
Look,
And I love him so much, bro. I love him. I love Mo Salah. My GOAT, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm just disappointed in that man. We don't move like that.
No,
man.
100%. No, I agree with you. I felt the same way when Ronaldo did it. So I kind of hear you. But my thing is also, I'm playing devil's advocate for this. Yeah, if you have your Mo Salah shoes, yeah, and you're seeing the way the team's performing, you're seeing people like Konate making error after error. Yeah, you're seeing the players. The midfield's been stinking it up. The attackers have been stinking it up. The defenders have been making horrible errors all season, bro. And also, bear in mind, Salah for 8 years was playing with Trent behind him. That was a consistent right hand side for him, yeah. And then last couple of seasons, has Szoboszlai had to play that role to support him on the right hand side, and he can go further forward. Got in his creative bag. You now strip all of that away from him this season, which is obviously going to affect his game because there's an inconsistency in terms of who plays behind him. One day it's Szoboszlai, one day it's Conor Bradley, one day it's Frimpong. He has no consistency behind him. He doesn't even know who the midfielder is on his on
all
on
of those are very valid points
But
you're
my
making.
point is this:
That's still separate to what he done.
No, of course, no, 100%. But what I'm saying is, obviously, him feeling like he's being scapegoated. And then on top of maybe whatever it is that they've promised is behind closed doors, he's thinking like, oh, so you're doing this to me to make paint. Like he's probably come out.
He's not been the only one that's been dropped.
I know. But I'm not saying what he done is right. And I'm not saying that players should now come out every time they get dropped now and like NBA, everyone just comes out and makes.
That's normal. In basketball, this is
normal. This is every week in basketball.
Every week.
But my thing is, if like Ronaldo, like Salah, they can do what they've done because they know their worth. They know who they are. They know what they've done in their sport. They know what they've done.
And because knowing his worth,
because
he's got look at his new contract. Look at everything.
He got what he's worth, bro. We broke.
So now, look. There's a question. Should he be guaranteed a spot in starting 11 because Mohamed Salah what he's done for the club?
Ronaldo plays for Portugal at the age of 41.
National team's different.
National team,
bro. Forget national team, bro. Forget national team, bro.
Why you acting like 4 months ago he wasn't the top scorer in the Premier League?
Forget about national team.
4 months ago, Mo Salah.
Yeah, Ronaldo.
No, I'm saying Mo Salah was 4 months, bro.
I know. My question, I'm asking.
I'm not acting like he's. Have I ever seen him not to score? I said he's my goal. I love him. I love the guy. I'm disappointed in
You
what
haven't
he said.
answered my question.
What was it?
Forget about Portugal, forget about stuff. I said to you, due to what Mohamed Salah's done for the club, the legacy he's had, 2 Premier League titles, Champions League. Last season was the greatest individual season from any Premier League footballer ever in the league ever. That was just a few months ago that season finished. Because of what he's done in the past.
Which is this year.
Yes, but it's still the past.
Okay.
Because of what he's done. I'm saying because of the credit in the bank.
Yeah.
That's because people use that.
Yeah, credit bank.
Should he be guaranteed a spot in the starting lineup?
Yes, and
No matter how he plays,
yes.
should he be guaranteed? Like, for example,
Yes.
should he be first name on the team sheet that no one's touching that position? Unless Salah tells me I don't want to play, he's playing.
Yes.
Is that what you'll do as
Yes,
manager?
with
I'm asking you.
no. Yes, with context though, because
What's the context?
The context is how poor their side is. There's no standout player in their team. They don't have any real depth or options in that right hand side.
Chiesa?
And then, but Chiesa, let's be honest with you, bro. Chiesa hasn't really done much.
Okay,
at this
another
football
question.
club for him to
Okay.
remove both.
Okay, who would you? Okay, my next
He's an
question.
option, but then
Okay.
as an option, you could even argue that he could be playing
Okay.
on the left hand. He
My-
could be playing on the left hand.
My next question.
Go,
My next question.
go.
So cool. Who do you prioritize as a manager? Right, the man who's got the credit in the bank and one of the greatest players the club's ever had,
Yeah.
or the first and second highest transfer signings of all time in Premier League history that you have to also play because you signed them for the most money ever.
They don't play in this position though.
But I'm saying to fit them all in is the problem.
Yeah, but to fit them all in,
That's what he's struggling
I
with.
understand if you change your system.
Who do you prioritize?
Oh, no, hold on.
So you play all of them?
No, I'm saying your point would be so valid if he changed his entire system to make these new players. It's the same exact system that he's been playing all season, and he just literally took my man out.
Yeah,
So
but
like,
and it's not working.
But my point is that he's like, if you had somebody that was waiting to like an Esteval or something, someone that was waiting, ready to burst,
Esteval.
then like, you get what I'm saying? I would hear it because I'd be like, this kid is the next big thing. You're stinking it up. Let this kid have a chance. Who did he have in the team that can play on the right hand side?
Yeah, but
that
then
for you to
Chiesa is
then
an
drop
option.
Salah like that. That's why I kind of hear the frustration because it's like you're just dropping me without a real solution. Like you just drop me because to make a statement. That's what it looks like from Slot.
Again.
it's a drop. He's dropping Salah to make a statement.
The other thing is that you feel like there's no real right.
There's
right
no real.
way.
It's not a
And come
solution.
on.
I don't think it's a real solution. He just dropped him, and I think it's more to make a statement. I think it's
But then you can argue that, bro, you've got a problem with Amram here, where man's just doing the same thing
David,
over and over
100%,
again, and it's not working.
and I criticize him for it.
Yeah, so why can't Slot say, you know what, let me try something different and see if I can get different results? Because he's under pressure, bro.
Yeah, but my thing is,
And it's only been 3 games. It's been 3 games.
not a single minute.
He played 45 minutes Sunderland.
came on.
Okay, so-
Which I think he should have started,
It's
but he
3
played
games.
45
Okay,
minutes.
and then 90 minutes against West Ham.
No minutes. He didn't play.
Like, this is something
What
I
about this
expect to
game?
hear.
Didn't
No
play.
minutes.
That's mad. Well, you have to look at.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not. But I can understand.
Kevin De Bruyne.
But the West Ham one, because they won, he
What
didn't
I'm
care.
saying, yeah, we won.
Because they
And I
won, he
said-
didn't care.
and When I said, oh, Slot's onto something. This
Yeah.
is life without Salah. That what he's practicing.
Yeah.
What he's
That was the
practicing.
narrative, yeah.
That's what I thought. What I saw. I thought, oh, right, he got his tactics. Okay, he's trying to do something here. But I was naive to think that. But in my mind, I think tactically, personally, I feel like he's got a lot of things wrong, Slot. So yeah, he could take some blame into this. Tactically, like you said, there's no right thing. We got Chiesa, bro. Chiesa's fit. He's on the bench. Why does he not start? When he comes on,
looked decent. He's
he scores goals. He scores some winners for us this season.
He's fit.
He's fit. Why can't he play on the right? Why is he not playing on the right?
Okay, and he can also play on the left. Gakpo's been sticking up as well.
So why is he not coming
So
on?
why is Gakpo not getting dropped?
Why is he not?
Gakpo's been sticking. That's the argument.
This is exactly what I'm saying about-
I'm not saying I'm Mo Salah, but I'm saying these are the type of arguments Mo Salah can say.
And-
My man's sticking it up on the left. He's been sticking up
But
just
see,
about
but the thing
That's
is,
essentially what he's
Yeah,
saying.
but Sharky, this is the problem though, because it's not just a Slot problem. It's not just a Salah problem. It's a whole squad building
Of
problem.
course.
It's a mad thing.
Like you're saying about Konate, right? But then you're looking at the covers, Joe Gomez, because Leone's gone.
Yeah.
The left hand side, bro, Ekatike is not a left winger for me. I think it's best down the middle. And then the cover is Rio, right? Who Slot don't trust right now. You're looking at their right hand side, bro, right back. It's Bradley or Frimpong.
Injury.
Injury
Yeah.
prone so far. So I'm looking at their squad, bro. They haven't even got a real DM. Endo is their only DM, really. Yeah. So there's problems all over the pitch, and it's affecting everyone. And Slot has tried different things.
Yeah.
It just happened to be Salah's turn. Yeah. Salah's turn. And for me, 3 games, I think is way too early, bro. Like this is something I would expect.
Yeah.
If man's not playing for weeks on weeks on weeks, but
I think he's not playing minutes though. Is the
Bro,
problem.
what he said,
Not getting a
Libango,
minute.
come on.
No,
you
I
can't
hear it.
be saying
No,
them things.
no,
After
too
3
early,
games,
but
the stuff you're
food.
saying, I'm gonna bring my mum to a Brighton game so we can say goodbye.
Three
All
games.
of
I'm
these
not
things
agreeing.
is
No,
crazy.
I know it's crazy what you're saying, but I'm saying that in terms of look, I'm not saying Slot can't drop a player. Of course, a manager should be able to drop whoever he wants and start whoever he wants. But I'm saying, look at what. This is Mo Salah who won them. It was a carry job last season. Mo Salah carry job, yeah? In terms of them winning the league last season. Then you're deciding all of a sudden now, after, okay, let's see, he's trying different things. But I feel like there's so many deeper issues in that Liverpool before you can even try to bring my man down. You haven't even addressed all the other problems. Konate making stupid error after error after error. And then your thought process, I'm going to drop the right winger, the player that won me the league last season. That's where I can understand me, if I was in Charlotte, I'll look at it and be like, you're moving nuts. Gakpo's thinking. My man's making defensive.
I said this earlier. No, I said this earlier. I agree with his thinking. I agree with the things you're saying. The question is, was he right or wrong to do what he did?
I think
so. He should have spoken. Do you think? For example, complete different scenarios because one's got the credit in the bank, one doesn't. He's still young, but. If Kobe Mainoo did that,
he's not allowed.
Different.
You can't do that.
Because he hasn't got a credit in the bank.
Because he hasn't got a credit back. Exactly.
Well, actually did it and he was gone.
Bro, it's exactly. No, but my thing is, and I said this before, I'm saying I'm not here sitting here advocating that every player that gets dropped comes out in the interviews now and starts saying, yo, my man.
But Salah's a unique case because of what he's done.
There's special cases, like we talk about certain things, you bend certain rules for certain people. I'm saying Salah, like in the Ronaldo mold as well, certain players have that license to be able to do that.
Yeah, but let's be real though, bro. Yeah, football is a harsh game, right? Regardless of what you've done, when your time comes, Yeah, and bro, Salah last season was firing. This year, like you said, multiple problems.
Yeah,
he hasn't got the help of Trent. He hasn't got the help of Szoboszlai on that.
No, of course, bro. Of course.
There's so many things that have changed which aren't helping him, and it's not like he's getting any younger.
Yeah,
right. So if the manager wants to try and look at something different to see,
no, I'm not.
And hold on, there's no guarantee that Salah would have been dropped for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
He might have found his way back in because it's like, yo, okay.
But he did say that there's no relationship with the manager, so maybe something happened as well.
But there's deeper things that obviously we don't know about. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Him coming out saying there's no relationship with the manager. Chiesa not playing at all. That's a big statement. There's things that we don't know about. Man management is a big thing. I stated this in the pod plenty of time. Liverpool is a club where a gaffer is there that loves their team and the team loves them back no matter what. And that's what I saw with this man for the last 8-9 years. That's what it is with our club. I feel like the dressing room is lost completely. The heads are gone, bro. For Salah to come out, who came up with Szoboszlai? Whatever we say in the change room stays in the change room. What happens 5 minutes later? Salah came out and said the mad thing. Bro, it's not. There's no unity. There's no unity. It's gone, bro. It's broken. So again, something needs to be solved and needs to be solved quickly. This is not a fix.
What about the players?
I don't think it can be fixed. This issue here. I don't think they can shake hands. Like, you know what? We got a big season.
It's done. Come next month, they won't both be at the club. Either one will or none will.
It's done. And I think I know how it's gonna look. Like, what it's gonna. I think we all do. It's a shame.
Salah's gone.
That it's gonna be like this. No, I don't think Salah will say.
So you think Salah will go on Slot stays?
I think Salah will go before Slot anyway.
Yeah.
If that was the case,
natural,
because it's football at the end of the day. No one bigger than the club, innit? And everyone, you're gonna. The board's back Slot. They've been back in Slot, bro.
Yeah, he won the league. Liverpool don't sack a league winning manager.
Yeah, bro. Signing Isak, Wirtz, Ekatike, Frimpong. I've never seen this type of window in my life.
And then January, give him Gahey maybe, and then let's play the system we want to play.
I feel like he's definitely got a transfer window. You owe him that because of winning the league last season. One more window, save him.
It's time to go back to your roots. Stop this flashy signings and that. It's not you, man. Yeah,
said that. Yeah. Go
do the data model thing. Go sign Minte at Brighton. Yeah. Go make him the next Mane. Go get some of these guys that are unearthed. Don't go get the flashy signings like Isak and that because you're not that type of club. You know what I mean, bro? Maybe that's the route you need to go back down because you've tried the flashy thing and it's not really worked out for you, man.
Yeah, I mean, with Isak, again, that's me being biased. Him being Eritrean, that was like that's a match. Made in heaven for me. Do you get
personally for you?
But even personally,
the average Liverpool fan's not Eritrean.
Banging the goals he banged for Newcastle. How can I say no
to Murphy there? He ain't got Murphy.
I've never seen a centre forward in our club for a long time that bangs in goals. And Marquis signed it.
Yeah, but
I haven't seen that.
He ain't got Murphy and Gordon. He ain't got the same teammates.
Bruno, but he was already past the finish line. But apart from that, I haven't seen a marquee signing. So who am I to say no to Isak? Are you like, come on, bro? Who am I to say no?
Do you think there's some plans in January to do something?
Yeah, of course, 100%.
They're back in slot. They're saying they're back in slot.
100% there's plans. Yeah, 100%.
What positions?
Defensively, we're all over the place. I think defensively, we need to...
Maybe a DM.
We need to. Hopefully, I hope so, man. I hope so. I really want him to see him in a club. Well, he was close to joining. He said goodbye. They made the video and everything, but obviously, after his Pilates class, he said, "Yeah, I'm not going. No, I'm not going to take him." I love Konate. Me personally,
going from 4th to 9th. Gahey's a downgrade.
Yeah, but the size of the club.
What signing Gahey?
Yeah, he's gonna go from team in 4th to 9th.
Wait, they've gone above Chelsea now, isn't it? Hey, it's mad.
Here we go.
Oh, let's speak about Chelsea actually.
Yeah.
I was saying,
I'm not in the hot seat yet.
nah, you know, you can stay there. That's your. You want to stay there? Because I want to look you in the eye.
Okay, all right.
Because this was where we were last week.
Yeah.
So, just last week, it's mad how things change in a week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because football, you play sometimes 3 games in a week. It's, you came on off the back of beating Barca and Arsenal, yeah? And you, before the pod started, you said, I got a lot for you today. You're buzzing. You know, you came, shoulders back, everything. Today you're down, you told me your real name, we had a little laugh. Do you know what I mean?
He's slouching as well.
Slouching.
Yeah, like, it's not the same.
Slouching. But you came, you were very confident, you were very happy with a lot of things in terms of, but it's back to like big games. And you were saying things like, oh, title race, potential title race, or you're in it until you're not, all of that stuff, right? 7 days later, are we out there, you're not now? Or are you still in it?
We're not in it right now.
So 7 days ago, you were in it, now you're not.
But that's how quickly the table changes. You literally just told me Palace are above Chelsea right
Above
now.
you, yeah.
You know, nothing's really
What
defined.
happened there, man?
Bro, it's the same problems I've been seeing at this club for years now, right? When it comes to
But
this-
wait, so when you're winning, do you forget any problem?
No, I don't.
Like,
I'm
for example,
saying-
like if United beat Wolves tomorrow, you'll be happy with the win, but you're still going to be like, this team's not.
No, but I've been consistent with it though.
But you didn't say any of these problems when you played the Drew
Nah,
starts with 10 men.
What I said to you was we're in a title race because we was, right? You can't be 6 points behind Arsenal.
So the title race can like just changes like every week.
Bro, if you're
So
racing, if you're
Villa
racing someone,
so Villa title race now.
yeah, Villa's in a title race, but I don't think they're going to
So in one season, how many title races are there?
bro,
Because Liverpool Arsenal at the start.
It's only one title race, but people
Clearly
enter
not.
and
No,
exit.
but people enter,
come and go.
exit.
Yeah,
People
they come and
enter,
go.
exit. Like obviously,
Yeah.
for me,
So every week, every 2 days, someone else.
might enter
think
it.
about that,
Yeah,
Sean.
and
Think
someone
about
might
that.
So
leave it.
today's title race and tomorrow's
So
different.
Aston Villa entered it now.
Yeah.
By next
They
week they
entered
can exit.
yeah,
And it's all about
exactly.
who crosses the line at the end.
It's about
Yeah.
who stays in the race.
So you were in the title race for how long?
So, bro,
It's a marathon. Remember, it's a marathon. Some people they just fall off. You get it? Some people get to the end.
So today you're not in it.
bro, we're not in it.
But
right
last
now.
time I saw you were.
Yeah, we was.
Next time I see you can be again.
We could be in it again. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, that's how it works, right? Because everyone's got a different definition of title race. Like, same way everyone's got a different definition of world class. It's like some people say title race for me is like March onwards. Some people say from the minute go. Me, it's
I
in
agree.
it.
I agree with March onwards.
Yeah, that's your definition. For me, you're in it until you're not, right? We was in there, yeah. And listen, I've been consistent about it. We was in there, yeah, bro.
For like a week.
We
though.
failed our test. We had Leeds
nipped in a little
away.
bit.
We had Leeds away. I drove all the way up to Leeds. I was there. You know what I'm saying, bro? 5 minutes in, head up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm seeing Enzo falling on the floor, tossing.
You saw tossing live, yeah.
My man just banged it in, slid right in front of me, bro. I was about to jump on the pitch. You know what I'm saying, right?
We should
And
have.
then obviously, you know, we score a goal.
But nah, they would have thought you Caicedo was suspended.
Yeah.
They would have thought I'm
that's
cancelled. You know what I'm saying, bro? But end of the day, like, listen, right now, bro, like when it comes to these little teams, we just don't have that. I feel like we don't have that mentality to get over the line and to be consistent against them. Because when it comes to these bigger teams, bro, we're up for it all the time. Like, don't be surprised.
It's
if Chelsea,
easy. It's easy to be up for a big game.
of course, but that's the problem. Don't be surprised if Chelsea win a trophy this year, like a serious major, or we get far in the Champions League, because that's what we do. Against big teams, Maresca knows how to set us up, and the players seem to be up for it. But against the teams like Leeds, I'm looking at their body language, bro. Bear man are strolling around thinking it's going to be an easy W. You look at the paper, you look at the team on paper, both teams, we've got more quality. But when you're playing against teams like Leeds, it's not all about the quality, bro. It's the intangibles, right?
Yeah.
You have to quieten the crowd. We failed to quieten the crowd. It reminded me so much of the game against United. Once again, I was at Old Trafford, broski.
Yeah.
Right?
I was there as well.
And you know how early that was where we got the red card?
Yeah.
Same thing
First
here.
5 minutes.
They scored within what? The first 5 minutes. And we don't even concede many corners like that either. So for me to see that, I'm like, yeah, these men are rattled. And then we conceded straight after, right? Then the third goal, you're seeing Tosin doing what he was doing, and that goes back to the quality. Because without Fofana, like I told you last time, without Fofana, broski, you're looking at guys like Tosin.
What about Caicedo? But I feel like that team's a different.
I'm sorry. Of course, Caicedo is our, for me, most important player.
Yeah.
But if you need Caicedo to beat Leeds and to beat Bournemouth,
It's looking like it though.
just wrap up the project, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
Gotta wrap it up.
Wrap up the project. Because I'm sorry, we had
Palmer
Santos-
started against Bournemouth.
Palmer started
Talk
against
Bournemouth right now.
Oh, Palmer started against Bournemouth. You can clearly see he just came back. Like, he was not looking sharp. Our attack in the game was poor.
The lap injured again.
The lap got injured again. He wanted to fight with Senesi. Yeah, and then Senesi got him in a lock and whatnot, dislocated his shoulder. 6 to 8 weeks, it could be out. right?
Yeah.
But ultimately, bro, the attack wasn't good enough. Enzo Fernandez, he looked so tired, bro. Like the passing was off. Palmer's passing was off. Neto and Garnacho not enough.
Yeah.
Our striker situation right now, Delap wasn't good enough. I thought our defense was good. Sanchez, the guy likes to get people like to cook him. He was very good again, bro. If it wasn't for him, one of those Semenyo shots go in.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
But end of the day, bro, it's 1 week is the attack, 1 week is the defense. We are a top 4 team right now. That I've accepted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I thought, okay, Arsenal performance, after that Barcelona performance, I'll see us be a different team this time round. You know what I mean? But it's the same thing. But the thing is though, like ironically, it's still quite early because I think Arsenal are only 8 points above us. We could still get back in the race. This team likes to go on runs. That's the thing about us. But am I going to get my hopes up again saying, we're challenging that?
Yes, you will.
Nah.
Yes, you will.
I'll be shameless about it,
Yes,
right?
you will.
But I'm telling you now, Sharky, until I'm doing a U now. Unless I'm seeing it February, March onwards, past this December period, Chelsea hate December. That's one thing. Historically, we don't like it.
They call it
Yeah?
December Chelsea.
December Chelsea, broski. I am not gonna let these lot embarrass me again because I told you I've been touring this week, bro. I've been with you, man. I've been on Big Six. I've been touring, broski.
You went to Leeds. You went to Leeds.
I went Leeds. Yeah. I had to step out my Christmas party to talk to Turkish and Matisse and that, right? With my wine glass. I put my wine glass outside to talk to them whilst I'm wearing my half zip, yeah, and my black jacket like Luther. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's peak right now. These men are embarrassing me, bro. Like, Tosin, yeah? He didn't make the squad the next game. I don't want to see that guy again, yeah? I don't want to see that guy again because I'm telling you, bro, I said the other day to troops, he's like the man in the ends. You don't want to be walking around with him because they don't know how to dress, yeah? I don't want him.
So like, I'm scared.
As is definitely one of them.
I don't know how he dresses, innit? You know what I'm saying, bro? But
Because we don't have him around us.
I don't want that guy representing my club any longer, bro. Because I've never seen a guy who's about 7'3", struggles to jump in the air. He's so poor in the box defending, right? He's so easy to run past.
Oh, come on. Matisse killed me.
It's honestly.
Bro, they must hate him. I clocked. I didn't know Tosin was that bad until I saw the Chelsea fan reactions after that goal. Because it wasn't just, look, defenders make mistakes. And it wasn't, it was underlying. It was something that was rumbling, I feel like. Because obviously, I'm not a Chelsea fan, so I don't watch Chelsea week in, week out.
Yeah.
So when that goal went in, it was more of a, this guy again, he's been so.
Again, yes.
I didn't know it like that. Because there's a reaction to your defender making a mistake, which is like, if Van Dijk makes a mistake, Gabriel, Saliba, we can see the goal. And the one I saw when one, the Matisse one, it means he's been bad for a while.
He's been at the crime scene. And the thing is, like, last season, he used to come in here and there because we had Cole fit most of the time. When Chalobah played well. Even Club World Cup, it was mainly Cole and Chalobah, right? So we didn't really see much of Tosin. But now that we're seeing him a lot, you're seeing the hazard that he is, right? Yeah. I call him a palm tree, broski. Yeah? He is so easy to run past. Look at the goal that Fulham scored against us. Josh King. Yeah? One ball over the top. Josh King scores. It was disallowed. But again, hazard, right? The game against Brentford. Sade. One ball over the top from Henderson, your old boy. Henderson over the top. Sade. Tosin's there. Mannequin settings. Hologram settings. Yeah? He is a big liability, bro. It's now time to be playing Josh Achimpong and these sort of guys.
Why is he not playing? He's sat there.
Bro, I don't know. It's
crazy because
So why do you think you'll come back in the title race with all this pain?
Bro,
you're with us. We should be having a conversation about top 4 and stuff.
Bro, I'm not saying I think we will. I'm saying we can, right? Because it's still quite early. We're not even halfway through the season.
You have to do a lot to do that.
And the thing is,
I don't think none of us can.
Bro,
we're all together, man.
Listen,
put me in as well. See win the league now, apparently.
Yeah, calm down then. Do you want to come?
Yeah, let me, because apparently now after one loss,
we're rubbing. I wasn't here for the seat and all segment, but if they said that, I'm with them as well.
Bro, and the thing is, like we haven't got easy games, bro. If I read you some of the games we've got coming up, we've got in the Prem this is, so we've got Everton on Saturday. Then we've got Newcastle away, and we don't like this. Or like you, man, we don't like that place. Yeah, Villa at home after that, and then we've got Bournemouth again. Then we've got Man City away, bro. So the next 3-4 games, it's like, yo, we need guys like Caicedo on that back. We need Fofana to stay fit. Right? We need our attack firing again. Yeah? One goal against Leeds and Bournemouth is pathetic, broski. It's not good enough. Yeah? They like fighting, it's not good enough. Right? João Pedro not shooting, it's not good enough. Yeah? There's so many things. I'm seeing some Chelsea fans right now, they make me sick talking about Jackson. Oh, let's go get Jackson back. This guy used to play like he was tranquilized, bro. Yeah.
Wow.
Don't tell me nothing about he's better than Pedro and Delap. Bro, these man haven't. They haven't even got a chance. Hold on, broski. Palmer was playing with Jackson a lot, right? Palmer is yet to even play with Delap and Jackson and Pedro, right? Yeah. We saw Pedro and Palmer in the Club World Cup. They linked up well. Even in the final, he got an assist for him.
Yeah.
So far, Palmer played with Delap against Fulham. Delap came off after like 15 minutes injured, right? Played with him again the other day, came off injured. And with João Pedro...
Palmer and Delap came up together for City anyways. So
exactly, they know each other's game. So he hasn't had the same privilege that Jackson had. I'm telling you, bro, we signed Cole Palmer deadline day, you know?
Yeah.
Before that, I was complaining, bro. I'm not seeing many chances created for Jackson. When Palmer came into the team, that changed. Those two, they linked up well together. These Delap and Pedro have not had that same privilege. So let's not do any revisionism on Jackson, bro. Jackson can stay where he is, and we need to get rid of him because he's not good enough.
Yeah,
right?
I hear it.
But Palmer being back in the team, I'm hoping that's going to help our attack. You know what I'm saying? But for now, top 4 thing, innit? Until I say otherwise.
Yeah, top 4 thing, man. Top 4 thing, man.
Otherwise.
Top 4 thing.
What are you top 4? Top 4 for you?
All of us.
Get me in, man.
All of us. Yeah.
As you said,
close eyes.
Nah, I'm gonna do that witchcraft that he does every week, bro.
wait, you're in it until you're not.
Yeah.
Just like what you said.
Yeah.
We're 2 points off you, man. So we're in it till we're not.
I mean,
2 points off them.
They could have everyone points
How'd
of
you
us.
fall off of that?
We beat Wolves on 11 points.
Because we've dropped points.
But
the two
last week you were the Tyrese.
Yeah, but we
This is actually closer than I thought. Everyone can win the league here. I reckon everyone.
We know where it's going.
What's frustrating for me as a Chelsea fan, right, is I'm looking at this league, yeah? Okay, fairs, Arsenal got a very good defence. I don't look at this league like how I did with Prime, Pep and Klopp. Those two were like unbelievable, bro. Their attack they had, the midfield they had, the defence they had. You're talking about Van Dijk and Gomez were the best centre-back partnership for me. Now I'm looking at the other teams, I'm like, bro, whose attack is really firing like that?
Yeah.
Who's really moving me right now? No one. Yeah. This league is wide open, so why can't we be more serious?
Yeah.
January, bro, go get Gahey. Gahey might not be everyone's cup of tea, but he's gonna bring stability. He's gonna bring Premier League experience. He's always fit. Yeah. Fofana, I love this guy, but broski, he gets injured and he goes for months, and then now it's tossing time. Yeah. I don't want tossing time anymore. Yeah. It's time to move past him. You know what I'm saying, bro? So this season I've accepted.
I agree with you because even United, if we had been Everton and West Ham, we basically have the same opportunity Aston Villa had this weekend, and we go 3 points behind Arsenal.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sunderland and West Ham and Leeds will be top of the league. That's like
I mentioned 2 teams.
But at the same time,
I mentioned 2 teams.
I did one more.
You know, for that to happen, we have to lose 2 games.
Come on, man.
But I'm saying, no, you don't understand what you said.
It's true.
The Everton game that we lost against 10 men, and the West Ham we just dropped points again. I'm saying if we had won those 2 games.
If Sunderland didn't score, Bala didn't score last minute, and Boy didn't score last minute.
I'm just saying, I'm just trying to basically, the point he's making is that there's opportunities and we're fumbling those opportunities.
If Saboza didn't score a free kick.
Yeah.
If Saboza didn't score a free kick.
You fumbled the opportunity, but you're still top of the league because at least you've shown.
Yeah, but we'd be further ahead. We can all do that.
Yeah, it's true.
These man, not for long.
We could all do that.
If Benji didn't kick that ball.
Yeah, we could all do that. Huh?
Yeah, I say inshallah you won't be there for long.
Yeah, they won't be there for long.
What will they?
You won't be there top of the league for long.
That's fine. Yeah, because you're all City fans.
Of course.
That's fine.
I don't want to be a City fan.
We don't want to, But you
Clearly you don't want to.
You've given us no choice. We don't want to. You've given us no choice.
You're all embarrassing.
I remember sitting in embarrassing. I remember sitting there. He was here.
What would he say?
He winked at me.
He winked at you.
He winked at me. Yeah.
And look what's happened to the wing. Look what's happened to the wing.
I'm not gonna lie, don't downhill for me. But they're coming down with us.
How? We're still
They're
top.
coming down. We got them one leg here. It's not your time, Arteta. It's not your time, my brother.
I said that earlier in the episode. I said previous episodes all season he's been nonchalant.
Yeah,
cool guy. Yeah,
we're just winning because it's just like
today though. He's been tweaking.
Yeah,
he's been tweaking.
We're winning, man. We got Trossard coming off the bench and starting and scoring goals. Moreno, the best number 9 after Haaland. That's what he's saying. Moreno, the best number 9 after Haaland. It's just, I don't know. Shall I give him Primo, man? I don't know. Shall I give him Primo? Maybe. That's what he was been doing the whole season.
He hasn't been doing that today. He hasn't been doing that today.
Because you know why? Man City, when you man the ban, when I told the dog, when they bark, when that German Shepherds bark, they can't.
Point.
They could get white.
They're going to start shouting over me and then it's going to be unbearable.
They're gonna grab the car. Once them dog bark, my friend, they got Pep. There's not a serial loser.
Yeah.
They got 2 Peps.
They do.
Pep Guardiola and Pep Linders. Come on, man.
They double up on the Peps.
They
double Peps this season.
Pep 2 squared.
Yeah, Pep squared is crazy.
Pep 2 squared is mental.
Pep 2 squared.
A square's a square. A square's a square.
I hear it, man.
It's a long day, but
It's been good.
Let's
think we're all
talk
fighting for
let's
the
talk
same-
about Man City and Pep.
I
'cause
don't
they're
know
next.
about these, man.
They're next.
Top 14 for you, man. No. It's top 6.
If we win tomorrow, we're same points as you. What do you mean?
I know.
But if they lose tomorrow, their manager's gone.
No, you don't want this. You don't want this conversation. You don't.
You think we're going to get top 4?
I'm not saying about whether we get it. We have the same opportunity that you have. That's
Yeah.
something you have to acknowledge.
But you know the darkness is around the corner for you, man.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
An L or draw, like, you know.
That's same for you as well, bro.
It's the
Yeah,
same. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying
but
to you. Whatever he's trying to say,
At least we tend to go on a little run and then we drop off. These man ain't got no runs.
we had a
You
run
know,
earlier.
the guy still ain't cut his hair, right? The guy still hasn't cut his hair.
Yeah, the Afro brother. Yeah.
But even with that, we're still if we win tomorrow on the same points as you.
I promise you.
And
Drop
we
points
beat
to
you
your
this season.
schools.
We actually took points off you this season.
You know what would happen?
You know,
Can I ask you a question?
No.
Well, let's not talk over each other.
Go.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course you can.
Now towards the end of the season, out of all of our clubs here, us three, yeah, whose club do you have more faith on grabbing the top 4? Because I think you're
Probably Chelsea, though.
Is it? You reckon Chelsea?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, you want me to
No,
say
I'm
you?
just, I didn't
Shall
want
I go again?
I wanted your.
Ask me again.
I asked him a question. I just wanted to see what he was saying. I don't want him to say Liverpool or anything. Go with what you want to say. He's a
I said
Chelsea.
it.
That's it. Yeah.
Do you think you got a better squad than Chelsea?
On paper, yeah, they do.
Yeah. I reckon we do. I
on
just
paper,
feel like
yeah.
we just don't know how to
paper,
use our
They
players
don't.
yet.
I don't think you do. I think we're covered in more areas than you. You might not rate the quality, but I think we're covered in more areas.
Maybe so. Quality wise, we clear you.
Clear.
100%.
What positions?
Midfield, they clear you.
Goalkeeper.
Midfield.
They clear you.
I said so.
Goalkeeper.
I think in terms of their options in midfield, they've got
Impossible,
Jones,
bro.
they've
Our
got
front three.
Somerset
No.
Lai,
But what's it?
McAllister,
That's what I'm trying to
Junctions.
Gavin Birch, Endo. That's better.
Do you know how
than
smart
this.
you have to be to use
Santos.
that?
Caicedo, Enzo,
Caicedo.
Andre Santos, Lavia.
Lavia,
Palmer.
come on, Lavia.
Palmer.
Lavia doesn't
Enzo,
count.
and then you've got
Throw
Asugo
Lavia
coming
out.
back as well.
Come on, bro.
Who?
See, he doesn't even know.
This guy
he doesn't even know who that is.
He's not even youth
He's gonna-
players, bro.
he's
Come
gonna-
on, bro.
Come on,
He's not even the youth. He's not even the youth.
That's
Brentford are
so good.
I don't know what that is.
He's
I don't know what that
16.
is.
He's 16.
This
He
guy
hasn't even got a pro
This
yet.
guy said it was backup. We bought him from Lisbon. Sporting Lisbon.
See,
I've never seen him.
this guy.
I'll show you, man. Like clips after.
Now, yeah.
He plays like Caicedo, even the same build.
What number shirt is he?
I don't even know.
That's a massive.
Yeah, but our midfield depth ain't the problem. Our midfield depth ain't the problem, though. You might have problems everywhere, pretty much. You
Yeah,
got-
well, let's wrap up on the Chelsea segment.
Okay.
You've been here for 2 segments, so
yeah.
let's get you out of here.
Yeah.
Let's bring back the host of this episode, but now is going to be co-host. On a couple
boxes
games,
as
Man
well.
City, Sunderland. City obviously winning this game is what made them come 2 points off Arsenal, 3-0, comfortable winning against Sunderland. Sunderland have been really good this season, so it's a top result for Man City, especially off the back of a shaky one against Fulham where they looked strong and then Fulham almost came back. So they had a lot of frailties. But this one, 3-0 comfortable win, Diaz scoring a nice one, followed by Vardio and Foden scoring a headed finish. I mean, look.
We can talk about Cherky? Or
Chucky doing obviously the Rabona assist, and Pep wasn't happy about it.
he wasn't happy. No, he wasn't happy. He said, the chances of that happening again are very low.
Yeah.
It's true. He's right.
Pep
though.
didn't like it.
He's right, but he's
Foden's been on fire. And that relationship with Turkey, I can't lie to you. I think they might have cracked the code, especially at home games when they're
that 3 in it. Haaland,
See the
Cherky,
celebration?
and Foden in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foden got the thing,
Yeah.
the cross.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
did that. He was doing all this and that.
Yeah.
Wow, ballers love playing with ballers, though.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's just the facts.
It's kind of what you mentioned with Pedro and Palmer. I think that's what they're getting now.
Yeah,
with
bro.
the Turkey.
Yeah, exactly.
Foden,
Exactly.
you've not been the biggest fan of Foden
Yeah,
publicly.
but he's
so-
been on fire.
but that's his quality, that's his ability.
Yeah,
though.
but I never doubted that.
He's been 2 seasons ago as the best player in the Premier League, PFA player of the season. He's shown it over many times. This is his quality.
No, and rightfully he's shown it.
But he's
And
not
shown it
consistent usually.
He's not. That's the problem, and that's the biggest question mark on Foden is that the inconsistency. But since Haaland's been on a drought in terms of goals, he's picked up the slack, and I think right now it's been a crucial point in the season because I think Foden is the reason why now you could say
2 points of Arsenal.
There you go. So he's making his his value known. That I think that relationship with Turkey is needed. In terms of, especially in games, those home games when you're playing against a lesser team, because they start unlocking those passes.
Yeah.
That creativity comes out all of a sudden, and now they can find the Haalands, they can find the wingers like the Docus and all of that. So they look like a completely different team when those two are on the pitch than when they're not on the pitch. But again, there's the question marks about their defensive work. Can that work against the bigger team? Can that work away when they're playing against in tough grounds? There's question marks on that. But when Rodri comes back, then maybe that can still work. Because I think Rodri's one of those guys. No, but me personally, I know some people are writing off Rodri. I wouldn't write him off because even a 70-80% Rodri is still one of the best.
Do you not think
Nico
Nico Gonzalez has been
yeah.
good? He's
No,
been very good.
Nico Gonzalez has been good, but
I think
I'm
he's been
saying
quality.
it gives them that extra
Yeah.
padding. You know what I mean? It's gonna extra.
I think
I'm not really
I
talking
hope,
about
I
Rodri
hope
right
obviously as a footballer he's shown up how good he is. He comes back, he's good. But
Yeah.
look, he's 29 now, and a big injury like that. For example, let's look at Fabinho. He didn't get injured,
Yeah.
but by 30 he was done because of the level of football he played. Some players, his more of a bad injury. He's by the time he comes back, he's 29, pushing 30.
Yeah.
A big injury. Nick
say that,
Gonzalez.
but
Nick
Kevin De
Gonzalez.
Bruyne had a couple
I
bad
know.
injuries as well.
Gonzalez is 23 years old, performing really well. I think they bring in someone as well, like a Wharton maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna look past
Wharton,
Rodri,
Anderson,
or
yeah.
whatever, like
Yeah.
someone that can also play there. I think they're good. And Rodri's just another
I think
boost
the
of
level
a leader.
between Nico Gonzalez and Rodri. Like, I'm just saying.
Prime Rodri,
yeah,
yes,
prime
but the
Rodri,
Rodri,
but I'm saying
but the
yes,
Rodri
yes.
might get back, might be different.
Listen,
Rodri.
Mike,
Gonzalez
it's
is
an
good.
assumption though. We're saying Mike. Who knows? He
Yeah,
can
but
come
you're
back
also,
and he
but,
has
has
then-
to be.
but
He
you're,
has to come
but
back.
that's
He has
also an
to come back.
assumption.
He's not
You're saying he might come back and be the same.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Everything is-
I'm
everything
just
is
saying, I'm
guesswork.
just saying though, like, of course I'm saying, but I'm gonna give Rodri the benefit of the doubt and say that if he does come back,
And he'll be a
and he
boost
get-
regardless.
Yeah, yeah.
Even
But- yeah, but the thing is
70-80%
though,
of that,
as-
you know,
as a-
I think they
as a-
just have to manage him. They
Yeah,
just have to manage
yeah,
like
yeah.
how much he plays, how many minutes he plays. Maybe not play the 2 games in a week. Choose between the Champions League or the Premier League game. I think he might go down that route because he came back. Then the first game he came back, he pretty much came back off injured.
Yeah.
And then Pep again said, "Yo, he needs to take more time off."
Yeah,
And Rodri, I think because of how good he is, you have to kind of rush players like that back. But then you also regret when you rush them back.
Yeah,
So it's a weird one with him.
They remind me of this of the Man United team when we won the title with Berbatov, 2011.
Oh, look at me, we won loads of titles.
I'm just saying. I've seen a lot of titles. I've seen,
Yeah. Just come on,
Yeah,
get to the point.
it was a good.
Get to the point.
It's not all about trophies.
No, you have.
It's not all about trophies, mate. Yeah, relax.
No, I'm just saying though.
Sometimes just enjoy a Saturday
enjoy it.
Premier League Barclays
Just enjoy
game.
it.
I can't mention it.
Yeah, just enjoy it.
It's
I'm
mention
saying, I see
trophies, bro.
similarities
We get
in
it.
the sense that we were. I think that United team is probably that's the weakest United team I've ever seen win a title. Yeah, in my opinion, out of all the ones that I saw, and that team will kind of remind
Weaker
me.
than 12, 13.
2011.
Weaker than 12, 13.
Huh?
Remind us-
they'll
remind us of the
be
players,
weak,
right?
100%.
As in like weaker team.
Weaker
Fergie's
team.
last season. That was
Not
weaker.
last season.
Nah,
That's not the
he's
last season.
2013.
No, you're saying the 2011,
2010, 11 weaker.
was weaker than 12, 13.
100%.
That's AIG, kid.
As a United fan, I don't know. Man, outside looking in, I always
Wait,
thought.
say some of the players you had.
10-11 was AON with the collar, white
Yes.
collar.
Oh, yes, it was. Yeah.
So we had Berbatov, we had Cleverley, Anderson, we had Nani, we had Chicharito, we had Johnny Evans.
Was Gibson in that one?
I thought 12, 13 was
This
worse.
is the team that we had.
12-13 was RVP.
This is
Yes,
and-
that's why they won it, but the
Yeah,
rest of the team
yeah.
weren't great.
No, but this is what I'm
true.
saying. That
It's
team,
true.
there was no RVP. That team.
I know.
12-13.
Well, I'm saying you had a better team though.
10-11.
Oh yeah, 12-13.
12-13, we had a better team.
I think 12, 13 you had a
Nah,
weaker
12-13,
team.
we had a stronger
I'm
team.
not a United
In
fan.
my opinion, we had a stronger team then.
We're
But
arguing 2 title
doesn't
winners,
matter.
man.
That's a good video.
Just give me one
All
title.
I'm saying is,
good
Why
video
am I
for your
arguing
channel.
about
bro, that
2
team, we wrapped up the league by April, bro.
Do a tier list of all of Man United's league
Yeah,
winning teams.
that's a good video.
There's a free video there. Do a
Tier
tier list, all
list,
of Man United's league winning teams.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna nab that and put it in my notes. Don't worry.
Not nab it, I gave it to you.
No. I said I'm gonna nab it.
Just
I said,
make sure you
take
give him
it
the
off
ad rev,
you,
innit?
and then I'm gonna put it in.
I gave it to you. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I'd rather nab it off you.
Yeah,
Why
I hear it. You want to steal it?
I want to see
Well,
it.
a picture of
you
me.
3,000 years ago.
Yeah, it was promised you 3,000 that, but it's not.
Yeah, it's promised to you. There you go.
The point I'm trying to make is that I felt very uncomfortable with that team in terms of there were a lot of vulnerabilities, they were weak. We were doing a lot of comebacks in games, literally coming back. We were going games down, coming back. And I never, that title run was so uneasy, but we ended up getting it in the end. I think we beat you guys. I think you lot came over, Chicharito scored in the first 30 seconds, David Luiz, do you remember that? Mistake? We scored in the first 30 seconds.
At the bridge?
No, at Old Trafford. Where it went to the wire. It went to squeaky bum time, and then you guys came. It was between us two. A quick 30 seconds.
That was the season.
But I'm saying,
Was that the season at the bridge 3-0? When you came back?
not 3-0. We beat you. I think it was 2-1. I think it was Chicharito scored in the first 30 seconds of the game.
Oh, yes. You're bringing it
Yeah,
back
the
to me.
first
Yeah,
30 seconds of the game.
yeah.
That season we got to right to the end, but we were never convincing throughout that entire season. But we still managed to.
Sometimes that's
But
how
I
we
feel
look.
like Man City remind me of that, where they're not convincing, but they're still giving themselves a chance to win this title, bro. Like, they no matter what's going on, they're like, you know what, we're Man City. We know what we've done. We know what we're capable of, and we're gonna keep keeping ourselves in that picture.
Yeah, but that's
right until the very end.
I agree.
But that's my point though. If this Man City team was up against Prime Klopp,
Oh, yeah, finished.
it's not happening.
No, it's finished.
And that's what I'm saying, that the league is wide open.
Yeah.
It's wide open. Like, it's Arsenal's to lose, right? But Man City, bro, it's not going to take much for them to put a little run together and start to build a little gap.
That's why the first one for them is
Arsenal
so
mentality
important.
starts to drop, you know what I mean, bro? So, as it is right now, listen, for me as a City fan, I wouldn't really want to be depending on Rodri to come back, number one. because I've watched him like when he's been back. He hasn't really looked the same, man. Even in the Club World Cup, there was a game he came on off the bench and he had to get subbed off in the same game. You know what I mean, bro? So Anderson should be number 1 on their list. I think he'll transform their midfield like the way Wesley did, right? Well, yeah, centre back.
They still have Nunes right back.
Yeah.
Nunes right back. Yeah,
Bro, their backline's not that great, bro.
Their backline-
The Donnarumma, Ruben Diaz, Nunes connection is not that great. It's not that great.
I think they're going down the attacking route though, because
They are going down the attacking route, but I do think if they go to Pep in Jan, you get to bolster your defense, he's going to go and bolster it easily. He's not going to leave it. He's not going to go and get a Semenyo or any of that. He's going to go try and get a right back. He's going to try and get another centre back. Because Ruben Diaz, Donnarumma, Nunes, when they're trying to play out the back, it is terrible, bro. It's terrible. The build-up is not good. They don't have the right angles. They're trying to play. We saw at the beginning of the season, they're trying to play a high line. Ruben Diaz not quick enough. Gavardio's quick enough. O'Reilly's quick enough. Nunes and Diaz, that right-hand side of the back five is not that great. So I feel like if they do improve, they're going to go down that right-hand side. And I don't know if Kusanov is still injured. I'm not sure. I haven't seen him.
I don't know what's happened to my man.
Yeah, I haven't seen him. I thought he would have been the right-sided centre-back this season.
Right back. Obviously, they tried to get Livramento. That ain't happening in January. No. The right back market in the Prem, like obviously Munoz. There's Munoz. Well, I saw today that he might be the guy that got arrested. I don't know if you lot have seen.
Oh,
29-year-old Prem international. Apparently they say there's Munoz. I don't know when it.
I thought it was an England player.
Nah, it just said international.
Allegedly Munoz.
Allegedly
What's this one?
He punched someone or something.
Oh, it's this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw that one.
he wasn't in the squad today, in the Fulham squad. And he's Munoz is 29, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's a 29-year-old, yeah. I've seen a few Palace fans tweeting about him. He would be a good signing for Man City, to be honest.
Unless it's 29.
You're 29, no?
Yeah, but
Only
for 3 more weeks.
He tried it.
Only for 3 more weeks.
You're 29. You're still 29 in the eyes of the law.
But yeah, like when I look at
He's trying to be on to me. You're mental, you know that.
when I look at right backs in the Premier, like honestly, that market it's not the best, you know. Like, that's why. But with Chelsea, we've got Reece James, we've got Gusto. You know, like, but you're looking around other places,
good.
bro. It's not great.
No,
Like,
it's not.
Isn't great, bro.
It's not.
It's not great.
I mean, listen, Nico O'Reilly, I want to give big credit to. He's doing really well in that position, been moved to playing left back, and he's naturally like attacking midfielder.
Yeah, Pep loves doing that to
6'4".
attacking midfielders, isn't it?
Yeah.
Zinchenko said, come back, brother. You're going back left back,
Delph
man.
played there. Like,
Yeah.
Should be an English guy.
yeah.
I think he will.
Look, this
should be
game, he
starting
won
next
more
season.
duels than everyone with 10. He won more tackles than anyone, won more fouls than any other Man City player against Sunderland. If they go on to win the league, he probably could get Young Player of the Year, but with this kind of form, and obviously going into the World Cup as
I think
well.
he'll start at the World
How
Cup.
old is he?
20.
I think he'll start at the World Cup as well.
20, 6'4".
Yeah.
20, bro.
I think he'll be starting at the World Cup if they win. If they want to win the league and it's a strong.
The left back spot is open right now.
I think it's wide open. The left back spot. Lewis Hall's not even starting. They're still doing Livramento and Trippier.
But he started out. I watched him. I've been watching him recently. He's been playing, and he's looking good. You know what I mean? I wanted to stay.
It's interesting. People are saying, obviously, but Miles ain't playing. So Miles, before people would have said Lewis Skelly, but he's not playing enough to go. So it's going to be interesting. And look, Nico O'Reilly's doing really well together.
I like him as well.
Huh?
I
So
like him.
Charles even Luke Shaw goes.
Yeah,
You never know.
You're right. But it's so funny.
No, I don't agree with it.
Did you see that stat of his minutes?
No, I'm just saying it's no, but we're talking about left backs. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
no, you're right. You're right. Wallahi, you're right.
No, so
You're right. No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
No, but it's funny. Look who we talk about.
No, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it's still funny.
He might be the starter.
Yeah, but it's still funny.
Generally,
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, but it's still it's funny.
Yeah,
He's been playing left centre.
Why are you upset that it's funny?
No, you're right, bro.
It's funny.
It's funny, bro.
It could, but it's not Southgate anymore. If it was Southgate, maybe.
I think if it was Southgate, he would be starting.
If it was Southgate, he'll take Trippier as left back.
Yeah.
We'll take Trippier as a left back, and then Luke Shaw starting the final.
Yeah.
But this is too cool.
I don't know. I'm scared that he goes to the World Cup and he starts.
This is too cool.
Are you scared?
Bro,
Because he wants to go to America. He wants to see his team,
2026.
but Trump won't let him in.
Yeah, Trump's not
So now he's doing the England thing.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he's trying to do the England thing.
You don't know what Trump's been saying about you last
what do you
week.
mean? That's anti-Somali. That's anti-Somali. Hey.
He said he doesn't want to leave the country.
Bro, he don't want you in the
What do you
country.
mean? I need to visit. I need to visit my promised land.
He's
I need to visit my promised land.
He's Dutch. He
talking
can
Can't
go.
let you in, bro.
He's
I'm
Dutch. He can go.
Dutch.
Huh?
Stars can go. He's
Yeah,
Dutch.
that's fine.
see?
I'm British.
Somalis, said Somalis stink. That's what he said. That's what he said, bro. So they stink. That's what he said.
I am allowed it.
Nah, you're not allowed.
What do you mean?
He's gonna see you at the airport
I have
and
a
say,
right. I
send
have a
that to someone
birthright
back.
to the promised land. What are you talking about?
We're gonna next game we're gonna cover briefly. Spurs vs Brentford. Thomas Frank's job was on the line. And not just him, his whole coaching staff. Justin Cochrane as well as assistant manager. He came to Ball League,
Yeah,
so I
saw
like
him.
him.
Yeah, saw him. Yeah,
I like him.
He's a good guy.
Obviously, Spurs. I'm not a Spurs fan, but Thomas Frank likes Arsenal. Justin, shout out to you. I met him, so I want them to keep the job a little bit longer.
Okay.
He went at home to play against his former team Brentford. was one of them ones. It could have been
pressure game.
a make or break, high pressure game. They won. Travis Simmons scores his first Tottenham goal. It looks good. Mohamed Kudus had a good game.
Goal and assist for Simmons though.
Yeah.
Goal and assist though. Finally answered the call, but that phone
Answered the call with the crown on his head.
How long was it ringing for? Then?
It was just for
How long was that phone ringing
for time. He was looking all around London for service. Everywhere. Every stadium he went to. No service.
Which service though?
I don't know what he's on.
Free?
Nah. We need to go West Night. Gift gap.
So are Tottenham like in the title race?
In the title race. I think that question's been asked to you, bro.
Don't they have like the worst home record in the league?
Below Liverpool.
I think they've only won one game. I think they've only won one game. Actually, no, they won against Brentford, right?
Since the first game of the
Were they
season.
home or away?
Yeah, but they won this one. Let's give them some credit. They won this one.
Shout out to Thomas, man.
Like he's kept his job for another week. He's obviously was in trouble. Tough games coming up though. He's got obviously the Champions League game against Slavia, then Forest away, not easy. Then he's got Liverpool, which is it could be Osaka.
That's gonna be a funny.
Oh
game.
yeah, that is Osaka.
Where is that game?
Palace away. What?
Is that Anfield?
No, Tottenham.
Oh, that is Osaka.
Last season, Liverpool spanked them at Tottenham as well.
They did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, listen, they won the game. Honestly, they've been so bad. I don't know what else I can say about them, man. Like,
Nah, it's just more about the manager. I think he's still pressure. I still think he's inevitable. I still think he's gonna get sacked.
just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, 100%,
Yeah.
man. I just think since he's come to the job, he's been timid. He's been confused. He's treating Spurs like they're still Brentford. And I know it's harsh because he's won this weekend, but I just think the players don't rate him. Generally, I don't think the players
Yeah, you
rate
can
him.
see by the videos and stuff, innit?
Just
Yeah.
the body language. I just don't think they believe in what he's trying to push forward for them. And I just think the writing's on the wall, man. I just think they come up this weekend. Fair enough, they got their result, which he needed, because I think if he's lost that, I think it's done. It's curtains. But like you said, they're delaying the inevitable.
Because they got a cash injection coming in January, innit? But
Apparently so.
yeah, they got a cash injection. So are they going to give it to him, or are they going to look for a new manager to spend money? Because if you get a manager in January, he could be kind of like an interim kindish, like not someone that you really chase throughout the summer or the year. It's going to be a weird one for them.
I'm looking at the fixtures list now over the festive period.
Are you celebrating?
See the lineup you went with.
Are you celebrating the festive period?
Huh?
Are you celebrating the festive period?
That's what it's called. It is the
No,
festive
I'm just
period.
asking. Are you celebrating the festive period?
Celebrate festive
I'm just asking, yeah.
man.
Because you
Start
might
from
celebrate.
the
I don't know. You're kind of booky sometimes.
Guys, my birthday's in the festive period. My birthday.
I celebrate your birthday.
Yeah, it's in the festive
But is there
period.
any other day that you celebrate in that month?
Boxing Day, because he was
Boxing Day,
cheap
'cause
stuff.
Yeah. I see you in Westfield at 7 a.m., you know that?
Oh, by the way, you know, it's a few years, Eid and Christmas Day fall together.
January.
That's gonna be a lit day.
That's big.
2030.
That's the exception.
Bloods and
2030.
Crips.
I think we're accepted. That's the exception that has to be made there.
2030.
Okay, but are we allowed to have like a Christmas dinner?
We're gonna have turkey
You're gonna have to
with
ask Mo Salah.
samosas.
Turkey and samosas.
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know if he's in
You coming?
Oh, bro, invite me. I'll come.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
Turkey samosas.
I'll come. I'll eat. Yeah.
No pigs in blankets though.
Yeah, pigs and blankets
I
mental.
won't respect the thing in it, but the samosas, the lamb ones.
Oh, you like samosas, yeah?
I love samosas.
Seriously,
Broski. I love them.
Sharky loves tuna ones. That's his favorite one.
Tuna.
I like tuna.
Tuna
man.
samosa.
I like meat ones, like lamb
What
ones.
sort of combinations that I ain't never heard of a tuna samosa before?
It's good, man. Try it.
Tuna
and it's
samosa.
What you do, yeah? No,
warm tuna.
forget tuna. It's not my favorite. Normal samosa, like lamb meat one. And what you do is, yeah,
I
like
pancake.
basically like a pancake. It's like a thin one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like malwa.
Malua. What's Malua?
No, it's like a pancake. It's like a pancake.
Oh, the pancake.
Yeah.
It's the way man just dropped it. Malua.
Yeah.
When you put the samosa in it, you wrap but it's like a sweetish pancake.
Okay.
You put it over it. It's like a savory, samosa kind of savory, and you put a sweet over
So
it.
it's sweet and savory.
You wrap it over it and you munch it.
So you don't like the banana and the
Have you
rice
been?
and the...
Have you been to Somali restaurant
No, I haven't.
in London?
I haven't.
I'll take you.
Bro, let's go.
I'll take you.
I'm ready, bro. I'm ready.
SDS dinner.
No, I'll take you.
Thank you, bro.
Genuinely.
I actually want to go.
Christmas dinner. That's crazy.
I wanna go.
Okay,
I actually
cool.
wanna go.
In the
I
next
wanna
couple,
hear
in
Saeed talking
the
about
next
it.
week or two,
Yeah,
we'll
take
sort
it,
it.
take it.
Alright, say no more. Say no more. What
We're
we say?
gonna have an SDS Christmas dinner, guys.
Yeah, but Somali food's the catering. Though.
Yeah.
Now, as I say, the 5 years is Nottingham Forest.
Why did it take so long to find them?
No, you just went on a side discussion. I let it land. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, that don't know.
Huh? I didn't want to interrupt then.
That's nice. You should do that more.
Yeah. Oh, no, I can't do it. If we talk about Arsenal, I can't do it. Forest, Liverpool, fellas, Brentford and then Sunderland. I don't think he makes it to Brentford. That's on New Year's Day. So I don't think...
Just play Brentford. I'll play Brentford again.
He played Brentford again.
Just stay. Just play them.
You know, that's
We got Aston Villa this month as well, you know?
You got
Again,
Aston
You
Villa
got
as well.
Aston Villa again,
I hate Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, bro.
We've got Bournemouth soon as well.
Yeah.
At home.
Who did the fixtures?
Yeah, who did the fixtures?
I don't know, bro.
I think Faisal did the fixtures.
That week. This
This week is happening again.
It's
Yes.
happening on New Year's Day.
Yeah, that's mental.
Goodness me.
It's crazy.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah, Thomas Frank, fair play. Tottenham, not much analysis
Shout
to
out
give
Tom,
you. I
man.
don't think a lot of us watched it. Do you feel it should be classified as a Big 16, man? Surely.
Is it? Tottenham.
Yeah.
There's a lot of teams that I have to go understand.
Forest
teams that have to go
Forest have
understand, yeah?
European titles. Villa have European titles. Bigger things.
What about Arsenal?
We've got 13 league titles. We're the third most successful club in English football history. So yeah.
Yeah.
European titles though.
You wait for Cup Winners' Cup in
Hold
1994.
on.
But I'm saying
Let's take it back a little bit. Let's not act
I'm just saying these teams are bigger than
For
them.
goodness sakes.
Let's not act like
We're
your
the
count-
third most successful team in English
Let's
history.
not act like your count has not been inflated by the plates. You know the plates.
I'm not talking about 13 league titles.
I'm talking about. You said you're the third most decorated club in.
And above you.
Yeah, but a lot of your trophies that add to that are literally community.
14 FA Cups, about 5 of them will beat you in the final.
Bro, listen.
How many Premier League
Would you
titles?
rather?
Since
Would
the
you
Premier League
rather?
era, how many Premier League
Hold
titles?
on. No. I can't
Free.
get away with that. Hold on a second, broski. Yeah. Any
Talk about
trophy,
Spurs.
any trophy you ask me to bring, I can bring it to the table. Yeah.
No, you can't because you're not a Chelsea
You
player.
might have about 20 courses. I've got 10 Lamborghinis, 5 Lamborghinis. Yeah. Champions League, I can bring it twice. Yeah. Let me get the cooking real quick.
20
No.
courses
Hold
and
on.
10. Oh,
Yeah.
I like that one.
That's a mad
I'd
difference.
rather 20
Champions
courses,
League,
by the way.
Champions League, Charky.
More people can get from A to B.
Yeah.
You know, if there's
see?
homeless people waiting,
He's trying to
you'd
distract
rather
people.
not have enough cars to
Charky.
take them in.
Champions League, broski, I can bring 2 of those. Yeah.
Yeah. Bring it.
Europa League, I can bring 2 of them. I've been in there twice and I've won it twice. Yeah.
You haven't
I
won
can
enough.
bring the Conference League. I can bring the Super Cup. I can bring the new Club World Cup.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I told you last time I got Iron Man on my chest.
Iron Man greasy,
Iron
dog.
Man on my chest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Any trophy you want to bring, I can bring to the table.
Of course.
Your man's
But you did it in a nasty manner.
nasty manner, bro. Listen,
Yeah, look at your stadium,
billionaire-
bro.
If you're digging to billionaires,
Nasty
you'll find nasty
manner.
things.
Nasty
You know
manner.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
bro?
you see
Nasty.
the new documentary on Netflix?
I would be proud
You
of
guys,
that.
you know which one I'm talking about?
I would be proud of
Not
that.
so crazy, bro. Like in their glory.
Oh, the
this is-
Fuzi one.
This is
Yeah.
this is the
Fuzi
best.
doc.
Fuzi's doc,
No,
Fuzi's
close to
doc.
Liban.
Oh, yeah. That was
Alright.
crazy.
Last.
That was crazy.
Reminds me of
The
you.
Liban is
Looks a bit like you as well.
That's a low blow. That's a low blow.
Reminds me of you. Ak.
Look at your brother cheerleader there.
Reminds me of you. Ak. He just hates you. He just hates you, bro. He just hates you. He just, anything against
Alright,
you.
the
he
hill.
hates. Okay, Spurs. Okay, a little tangent there. This happens when we get towards the end of the episode. Last thing I want to talk about: Real Madrid have actually just lost 2-0 at home.
That's crazy.
To was it
Celta
Celta
Vigo.
Vigo?
And they
Celta
got-
Vigo.
they got a red
Let me
card
try.
as
Let me try.
well.
Cool
That's
phases.
Yeah, last
please,
minute.
2 reds.
That's two.
Early in the game.
Oh.
And Xabi Alonso got booked.
Ask if Xabi Alonso out.
Xabi Alonso.
Ask, that's the first
And
question.
Militao got another injury, and Xabi Alonso got booked.
Ask him, Xabi Alonso out.
He got booked.
Ask him.
So I'm gonna try and get analysis from Faisal because obviously we haven't watched the game, but Faisal does watch alongs. So hopefully he can answer. Yo.
Yeah,
Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
I'm good, man. How's the game?
You know what happened there?
I saw, brother. My phone, my connection's dead. I don't know. My live score's not working.
Oh, really?
How was it?
Huh?
How was the game, bro?
I don't know, man.
We need the
don't know.
analysis, Haywan.
You do watch long, no?
I stopped it watching.
You stopped.
Yeah, I stopped, man.
Okay, so what happened in the game? Why do you sound devastated?
Why do you sound like you've been crying?
No, I'm good.
Why? Tell me, then. Tell me something. You got.
Yeah, so right now, you got a connection. Right now, you can just check online what happened.
No, I can see the score, but I don't know what happened in the game.
We lost 2-0.
At home
Yes, we did.
to Vigo.
So it's a Vigo, man.
And then what happened? I saw 2 red cards, injury. Xabi Alonso got booked. What happened, bro?
Sharky, what do you want, man?
I need your analysis,
Come on, you're
bro.
live on the pod, man.
You're
We
on the
need that.
podcast, bro.
What on the podcast?
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
There you go. So the face that you see
Yeah.
is him
This is
really.
the real phase of my
Yeah, he don't like us.
This is the real.
He don't like us.
This is the real phase.
Let's go through it
He
right
sounds
now.
like he's crying though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds like
He
he's
didn't
crying.
sound like the same person.
It didn't sound like the
Usually
same
he's all
person.
jumpy and the next settings, yeah, but today it was.
Today.
Let's go through
Nah,
it
this is
right
what
now.
got him.
Let's go through
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
This is what got him like the way he got Salah.
Let's go through it.
Where's Real Madrid on the table? Where's Real Madrid on the table right now?
Probably second, bro. It's,
Barca first, isn't it?
yeah.
They whooshed them.
4 points. I think Madrid were first before.
I think
They were first by a
They
bit
might
as
be
well.
third because if Villarreal won, they go ahead of them.
Damn, it's looking a bit dark for Xabi, you know.
Looking dark for
Hey,
them.
but there's a club up north that might need a new
Northeast.
manager soon.
Northwest, I think.
I like you.
Northwest.
There might be a manager available.
Madrid are.
I don't know if you want him in or out of the club,
Second,
but there
yeah,
might be a
good luck,
manager
no problem.
available.
Huh?
Villarreal could go above them. They haven't played
Yeah,
yet.
they haven't
They're
played
game
yet.
hand.
Yeah, see, there you go.
But anyways, that is it for this weekend's roundup. There was a lot to cover. Of course, Arsenal lost their first game after an 18-game unbeaten streak. So that allowed, of course, opposition fans to have their celebrations today. You know, so that was. I'm happy for them. Liverpool, of course, another game where they dropped points, and Mohamed Salah, of course, has come out and said some crazy words and hasn't held back. Chelsea were in the title race last week. They're now out of the title race, and maybe next week they'll be back in it. So hopefully we'll see you on soon. And Spurs won the game. So it's been an interesting week in the Premier League, and also Real Madrid also lost at home. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know what you think about everything. Let us know what you think is going to happen this week. There's lots of games. There's double game week as well. Tune into SDS Extra because we do a lot of extra content on there. We have the green room where the boys go on and talk. Fuizzi's a different human on there as well. So you can actually listen to him and, he speaks sense. So maybe the things he didn't say today on the podcast that let's talk about, he might say on the green room.
I hope he does.
So tune into that. We also have extra clips as well. So tune in, like, subscribe, follow the boys. Don's obviously got a channel smashing it. Leeman's got a channel smashing it. Illis has a channel, but it's inactive.
I'm just
Just sub anyways.
I'm just outside, man.
Sub anyways.
I'm just here.
We'll
If
see you
anyone wants
guys.
my channel, buy off me. 25k subs.
Hey,
Up the
decent.
Chelsea, man.
I'll see you guys soon. Up
Love.
Chelsea.